Hello, Internet. We're here. We're live. We're doing the thing.
We're doing something.
We are having fun.
Yes, we are.
And we're here to invite you to join our fun with our special edition of Evil Game number 3. This is Drunk Evil Game, where as I get drunker, I also kill players.
He says. We don't know that.
We'll see.
He's still on his first beer.
Yeah.
We'll see.
So it's early enough to not be an issue yet.
Damn it.
Last time we played, these guys went through and they scoped out of town, and then they reported back, killed a little kid, went to the town that they scoped out, murdered a couple families, lit a bunch of houses on fire, looted and pillaged, and then
Jerry just subscribed. That's a 2-second drink.
Oh, all right, here we go. Oh, that's good. That is good. Later it'll be bad, but for now it's good.
Yeah. Fair.
Celine attempted to. No,
Yeah,
she didn't.
really?
She actually murdered a lady and angered her fiend patron.
I still don't know what the reasoning was behind my thinking in that.
No one does.
If
It's
I'm
a
being honest,
question.
as soon as it
We
happened,
weren't even drinking.
No.
we weren't. As soon as it happened, I instantly regretted it and was like, "Oh, you dumb bitch."
My thoughts exactly.
Yeah.
Haha,
So
evil.
it was the bloodlust.
It was the bloodlust. But we rejoin our intrepid villains.
I think it's hollow over here.
Knock on it.
Because this is going down too far. Like, if it was just too thick, like, I wouldn't be able to push it down extra.
Hmm.
No.
Let me see.
Maybe.
Let me see.
I think you should go to
a
square
pocket
at
dimension.
the bottom and see.
No, that could.
Oh,
might be
you
right.
lost
I think that
You lost it.
I didn't do that one.
There's
No, I got this to get that.
Wait, no.
There's so
Don't
much
erase
paper.
it!
I'm sorry.
There's gonna be
Anyway,
so much paper
here we
hidden
go.
in your table.
I got some of it.
So these guys ended up in a burning building
As one does.
after Morg finished axing the sheriff to death. Yep. That was where we.
Are we still in the jail?
ended up. You guys are in the jail right now.
Cool.
I had to axe him for some help.
Arla laughs too. She's Arla. That's your dwarf friend.
Oh yeah, she's about.
She's
Oh
here
yeah, that's right.
because she's got
What's her
Nala
face? Yeah,
up on her shoulder,
She had the-
bound up.
Tiger Lady.
All right. So this building right now is on fire. I don't know
Okay.
what you guys are doing.
Exiting the burning building.
How much is it on fire?
You guys blew up the hole upstairs.
So it's like the
Yeah.
downstairs, okay? For
No.
right now. For right now.
I mean,
like, can I quickly go find?
we'll
his
set.
thieves'
Okay,
tools?
all right. Let me set the feeling of this fire for you, right?
Okay.
The
Paint me a
entire
picture.
upper half of this building is ablaze. You hear, hey, there's smoke coming downstairs, and you can hear the boards creaking under the strain and the pressure. It's probably like 115 degrees down here, so it's pretty hot.
Oh, Morg doesn't like fire. I'm gonna go across the street to the pub.
All right.
Are there? Any
Oh, are there still
thieves?
those people in there?
There are still those people in there.
Oh.
You remember that from minutes ago.
I do remember that. I'm not gonna go in there.
No,
That's
yeah.
fair.
Like
Are there any
the
thieves'
ladies.
tools imminent, like within the immediate sight?
Roll me for perception. You'll look around for 6 seconds in this
Okay.
fiery
Yeah, 'cause I'll,
situation.
do a quick scan. Was it perception?
Perception.
Oh no, I don't see anything.
You don't see anything. It's smoky, and it's kind of getting in your eyes, and the water
Yeah, I'll
a
get it
little.
later.
I
go outside.
Yeah, you go outside.
I'm gonna go outside.
All right, you go outside.
I go outside.
All right, cool. As you guys emerge from the burning building, it collapses behind you.
Shoot.
Ah, shoot.
Forgot
Is it
something.
us like running
What'd
away
you
from
forget?
like an explosion? Like
Nah,
in an
not
action
even.
movie?
You guys walk out like it.
like
you're
cool
badass.
action movie.
Yeah, like cool.
I was gonna steal one of that guy's
Guns.
guns. Yeah. Didn't do that.
No.
Too late.
You should have thought of that, guys.
No, it's too much noise.
Plus, the building was about to collapse.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear that either.
Just keep walking away.
I didn't. Okay.
So you guys are
Alright,
right
fine.
here,
Yes.
in the town.
So we've swept all of this.
You guys have gone through the majority of the town, yes.
And Pat's with us? Or is he...
Patrick is with you guys.
Okay.
He came back.
Okay,
He came back.
after his church excursion.
He tried to get into the church. It didn't work. The church is still closed.
Yeah.
The bell is still ringing.
What was over there? Stables?
That is a stable over there.
Guys, I think we
What
might
was our mission
want to
about this?
stop the church bell from ringing.
Why?
With reinforcements, maybe? I don't know. Somebody could hear it.
We came from
So-
outside of the town. Are there any towns close by?
No, not anything within like 15 miles.
I think we're fine.
We had to take the caravan and get them away. We did that.
We did that. Check.
That's done.
Totally.
We had to get away to get the prince out. I'll point to Nala.
Right.
We have that.
Yeah.
Check.
We were to cause chaos and loot things.
I think we did that.
Yeah.
And, we took out the sheriff. The only people we haven't taken out is Paddlebutt. But he's on the caravan.
No, Paddlebutt's not on the castle.
He's in the castle.
He's in the castle.
He's in the castle.
And don't forget Strong Luke.
Right.
Viciously mock him about that name.
I could, but if he gets close to me, I'm gonna die.
Well, he's inside, so like to get him
Yeah.
Did we level
out, so these guys
What?
can
Did
hit
we
him.
level up?
Yeah, you
To
should
two.
be level 2.
Shit.
Which
You
I
should
have to. I'm sorry, chat. I'll do that on the break. I actually
Shit.
did it. I just didn't transfer them over.
Shit. Yeah, I told you, man.
For the chat cards here for everybody's stats, I
You got more
updated
health than
them.
smites.
I just have to send them to the computer.
And a fighting style, which you were already
Um,
using, so that's okay.
Oh, Jake, you have a fate die
Oh, good.
from Jerry.
What is that?
That
What
is
does
a
that mean?
reroll, or that is an advantage before you roll,
Ooh.
or a disadvantage on one of us before we roll.
Ha.
Ooh, interesting.
Thank you. Who's
Jerry.
that? Jerry.
Kerstetter,
Good name.
the one who
We appreciate it.
sent the Smurf. for Pat.
Oh, perfect.
And
Oh, for the
something.
Smurf Neblin.
Yes.
So
Alright, cool. So you guys are ready to move toward the castle?
remind me if we know. Was our plan? Did we? I know we got what we came for. We needed to get him out.
Yes.
Our
you're supposed to-
boss is my boss is here.
Yeah.
Is that right there?
Yeah.
He is. He's standing
So our plan is to get the prince out of the castle?
in the street with you guys.
Right.
Yeah. Well, that's what we want to do, but I didn't know if we were going to try and let some of the chaos settle and then do it then, or in the midst of all of this, like, hey, come on out. But, like, I don't know. I'm kind of tapped. I know he's tapped. Like,
I'll guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. He
We're
does.
both-
He looks pretty beat.
We're both pretty out of magic. At least from our perspective.
Right.
You know, even a long rest for him as a wizard, one more fireball in the tank goes a long way.
Yeah. That's
I'm doing
true.
Great.
Yes, you didn't.
Yeah,
do
you're
it.
great.
Just
Yeah,
Eldritch
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast, yeah.
Eldritch Blast.
It works great. That's
Yeah.
that's the wonderful thing about Eldritch
Especially
Blast.
now
It,
'cause I
it
have,
levels up
agoniz-
well.
Yep, I got
It's great.
agonizing blast
It's better.
now.
It's better than
Great.
almost any other cantrip
Yes.
out and about.
You do the second most damage now in our party.
Mm.
Yes. After more. All right. So as you guys are talking about maybe taking a rest for a little while, you guys can make me perception checks.
6.
What I can do.
11.
8.
15.
All right, cool. So Morg, you look off to the east, which is going to be that way.
Oh.
Yeah. And you look off that way, and you see a trail of dust, as though getting kicked up by a horse moving at a gallop.
Guys, we got horse dust.
Horse dust.
How many horse dust?
What do you, I
One
can't
horse.
tell how much horse
Oh.
dust is one. It looks like one horse dust.
Alright.
Is it coming towards us or going
It is
away?
coming towards you.
Is east the way the caravan went?
Yes.
Looks like caravan people are coming back. If we're gonna do this thing, we should do it now. And if not, we should go around back
What if it's what's his
and
name?
get
Oh yes. What's his
what?
name?
The one who went with the caravan.
He already did that.
What do you mean?
He already went with the caravan, ran back here, said, "Oh my God, things are happening," and that's why the guard's gone.
I forgot about
That
that.
already
Never mind.
happened.
Never mind then.
So yeah, we should either call him out or sneak around back in that entrance that someone found, the hooker entrance. We should take the hooker door.
That
We
You're
should,
welcome.
yeah, take in the hooker door and then cause some
I helped you
mayhem
get
on the
it.
inside.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking.
You don't know that.
You both
I
found
did.
the hooker door.
Yeah,
You both did it individually.
that's true.
Equal parts.
Yeah, I'll talk to Algast and tell him about the. I mean, he would have heard about the
Yeah,
horse
he's
coming. and
he's
be
sitting
like,
here. He's just resting a little bit right now.
So if we have a horse coming back,
We ought to make moves now.
yeah, do we want to try to call him out?
Yeah.
Or do we want to try to sneak in?
Nah, I'd say we make him come out right now.
Okay.
Or
Remember,
we
they
kill
do
the girl,
have,
and then we sneak in.
They do have archers, so we need to keep a distance.
Sure, that's true. Let me see. Can I have that player handbook back?
These are each 10, right?
What's up?
These are each
Those are
10,
each
right?
10, yeah. 2, 3, 4,
16. So the circle in the middle of the square is 160 feet.
Okay.
Where is this guy right now? He's all the way out here?
Who?
He's in the castle
the
over
castle.
there.
No, the guy who's
Oh, he's
Yeah,
coming from.
From the
which
east,
way?
which is that way.
We don't know how far away.
this way.
Yeah.
We just see a dust cloud.
Okay.
So if we got what's in the circle? Is that a statue?
Fountain.
That is a fountain.
Fountain. If we go back behind the fountain, then the archers will have a hard time getting at us. We could take some of those stalls, make barricades, hide behind the barricades.
But if we do all that, then
Each square is.
we're
I'm
going
sorry,
to have
I
a
didn't
hard
finish. I
time.
said
A,
10.
we
Okay.
want to wrap this up rather quick, don't you think?
Yeah.
And B, I mean, we're going to have a hard time looking intimidating if we
Or hiding.
hide behind barriers and are like, hey, we got your girlfriend.
Are we trying to look intimidating or trying to look like we're gonna murder this girl?
We're trying to look like we're going to murder this girl.
Oh, I can look like I'm gonna murder someone behind a barricade, right?
Yeah,
like,
I think it'll
This
lose
axe
something.
is super big.
Look, okay, what I'll do is I'll cast a gust of wind. That'll just a wall of wind even.
Oh, that's more
That's more.
wind.
That will
Oh, alright, let's
hopefully
do that
disrupt
then.
any arrow
Sure.
attacks. If I'll be ready for it. If they pop up and look like they're gonna shoot. Would that make you guys feel better?
It would.
A little bit, yeah.
Alright.
Alright, cool.
Alright, cool. So, Bix, the leader, he kind of like stumbles down the stairs, and you hear him like kind of like fall down a little bit, and he comes out, and he's really pale, first thing, and he's also like his entire left pant leg is just covered in blood, and he's like, I'm gonna sit this one here, and he just flops out on this right next to the tavern.
All right.
Okay.
Cool. So like, does that mean I'm the boss now?
No, Patrick, you're in charge.
Ah,
Alright.
butts.
What?
And I'm gonna lay on hands for 2,
All right.
just to stop the bleeding a little bit.
All right. He does. He looks like he's got a little more color to him.
All right. You got it, sir. Let's
Alright.
do this damn thing, boy.
Alright, Patrick, what are we doing?
Whatever you are, and girl.
So I'm gonna be like, yep, go get him, champ, and I'm gonna stand over here.
How far is their range from the castle?
150 feet.
It's 150?
Short range.
Let's go back.
Oh
here.
no, you're supposed to be up there.
Oh,
leader. That's
in
what my
front?
boss just said.
In front. Okay.
Yeah, you're the leader.
Right here.
Has
All right.
the
charge,
tavern?
pal.
This is the tavern, right?
Yeah, and
That's
that's
the
where there
tavern.
were 2 people with crossbows
Alright.
inside.
So more.
Oh.
What you're gonna do is you're
More
gonna
attacking
take
us?
take
Yeah,
the girl,
they were-
right?
Yeah.
And
Hopefully
yell
you
as loud
don't
as you
try
can.
to
Be
do
real
anything.
intimidating. Hold her.
Yeah.
They'd rather
That
not.
was-
Get 'em to
I was
come
gonna
out.
say because there's an upper level, right, with rooms.
From
That's
there?
where Bix
Has it been
was.
Yeah, no, I'm
destroyed?
not gonna do that.
Yeah.
I could do
So
it
I was
by
like,
the
I go
fountain.
hide up there and then just pew pew pew.
You might be able to.
I'd have to take them out though.
All right.
They're...
I thought so.
I'll
You
stay
might
Oh
be
wait,
here.
able
is
to
it the
walk
2
through.
whores?
Fountain.
Well, only the
Who are
one
up in there
whore.
right
The
now?
other lady just owns the tavern,
Oh, I'm sorry.
so she's not.
All right.
Not
let's-
every woman is a whore, Celine.
Sorry.
This one.
All right, so you guys all run away instead.
Well, where did Algas
Yeah.
sit down?
No, I don't run away.
I just walked to the main square to make it more public.
All right.
Where
I'd
did
say.
Algast go?
Well, Algast is sitting down right at the edge of the tavern with Bix. But if you guys get up and go back that way, they're not gonna hang out in the front.
As they all walk back, I'll walk over.
All right.
Some...
So you guys are all hanging out.
Yeah,
right
I'm
here.
gonna go.
Yeah.
And is
I'll stay
not-
right here.
I want to stay up there so I can stay within range.
So you guys start moving around like, you're like
Hey,
oh, where are we
hey,
going?
No, that's why I didn't move
Hey, Alex,
originally.
you gonna-
My whole
Do
plan
some
was
spells?
to
Yeah, do the
be
wall of
able to-
wind.
No.
Just before I call his bitch ass out.
Look, you call his bitch ass out, and if they look like they're gonna shoot, I will summon the wall. We don't want to look like, oh look, we don't want to look defensive. We want to look powerful.
Wait,
and
can
ready
they
to
see
go.
the wall of wind? I thought it was wind.
Yeah, but I mean, you can hear it. It looks disruptive. It'll
Oh.
kick up dirt and dust and stuff.
Oh,
It won't look cool.
all right. Does anyone have magic to make me look cool?
Guidance? No.
No.
You just take guidance.
I can't.
You can't. That's right.
That's not a bard's.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, just bardic inspiration. That's all you
How
can do.
Yeah.
high up are the archers?
Like 20 feet. Not even
Also,
like
what's
20
the guy's
feet.
name?
Matthew.
So, question.
Matthew?
Lord Matthew.
If I go hide up right behind that, I wish I had a laser pointer. Nope,
Have
nope.
two somewhere.
Over there,
Okay.
or I mean either side, really.
Right.
Would I be able to hit the guys up? Oh, is that a moat?
This is a moat.
Oh,
This
I
blue
lied. Never
here
mind. Absolutely lied.
is a moat.
What are the green things?
Those are large shrubberies.
Can I hide behind the shrubbery?
You could hide behind a shrubbery.
And then I can
Roll
just
me
pew,
for
pew,
stealth.
pew. I'm gonna try to hide behind the shrubberies.
All right, cool. It is about like 10 a.m. right now.
Yeah.
Nice clear summer day.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, this... 21.
All right. So you go and you just like kind of like stay low, and now you're crouched behind the shrubberies. All right.
All right, is it time?
Arla's gonna look at you.
Yeah.
You look kind of rough.
Thanks.
You've been doing a great job fighting. I
Cool.
thought I was gonna need this, and she gives you a regular healing.
Ah, I
potion.
drink it.
All right, you drink it. Kick ass for Tempest.
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 All right.
All right.
Matthew, right?
Yes.
That's the name.
Oh no,
Matt.
he's in charge.
Yeah, he told me to yell out.
Oh, you did? Oh, okay.
It was his orders.
I believe in you.
Bark inspiration.
All right. So at this point, Morg is gonna. Oh, all right. Give me the broad. Could you just put it on the floor? Dear, I'm gonna need you to stay still, okay? This axe is very sharp, and I don't want to accidentally cut your head off.
She's just shaking there on the ground.
Fair. Hey, Matthew! Matty boy! Matt the Gnat!
That's so bad.
I got your, I'm sorry, honey, what's your name?
She's bound up right now. She's.
What's your name? Nala? I got Nala here, and she's gonna be awfully headless if you don't come out here. I'm gonna count to something.
Alright. What are you gonna count to?
I don't know, 25, I think? 10's not enough, it's a big castle, I've seen it. 24!
Oh no.
23! 22!
From the castle at this point.
Yeah.
So you gotta keep counting, I guess.
21! 20!
Okay, finally, at 20, they couldn't stand it any longer. A small man in plate armor comes.
Do I know his name?
No,
Battle?
I mean, you don't.
But
know.
I don't
You've
know
never
that?
seen him
Okay.
before.
I just didn't know if I knew. Because if I did, I would absolutely yell that out. But since I don't, I don't.
He comes up, stands on top of one of the bumps in the castle,
As one would.
as one would.
Yeah.
Crenellation.
Crenellations, if you had less to drink. And he jumps up there and he puts his hands on his hips and kind of like thrusting in a pelvic thrust kind of.
Gross.
Yeah. Then the sun's like gleaming off his armor,
Oh, gross.
and he yells, "Hey you!
19!
Wait!
Oh, yeah, what?
I was trying to talk to you.
Oh,
I remember you.
Keep counting.
yeah.
Keep
and
counting.
your friend.
18!
Yeah, it's not Matthew.
Wait, no.
Keep counting.
You guys,
Hey,
leave
shut
her
up,
alone.
fuck stick.
17.
Fuck stick.
Wow.
Who are you?
You remember me.
I do. He knocked you out in one hit.
One hit. 16!
Make it 10.
9!
Whoa!
Eight.
Whoa!
Wait, where is this guy right now?
My axe is very axey.
Where's Paddlebutt?
He is up on top of that.
Oh, he's on top. Okay.
This is how big he feels.
Oh, that's good for him.
Good to have gold.
Are you coming or not? There's Maddie coming or not?
Release the girl.
No.
Yes,
Oh, why?
7!
or else I'll come down there and kill you.
If you come down... if Matt doesn't show up in 7, I'm gonna cut her head off, right? Was that unclear? I thought I was being very clear. Nala, dear, was that unclear? She says yes.
It was unclear.
No, she says no.
What did she say?
She says no.
I'm not really listening. She's very far away.
You
She
asked
said
if
it's
you
not
were-
unclear, guys.
Throw me a Constitution saving throw for all this yelling. 5. You squeak kind of now a little when you're yelling.
It's okay. Yeah, I guess 6.
And, like you see Sir Cole like looking back and like talking and right, and then as you say 5.
5.
Okay, the drawbridge starts coming down,
Thank you.
and you see Sir Paddlebuck Cole like jump down off the crenellation.
Oh.
You hear clunk clunk clunk.
Can
clunk,
I
clunk,
see
clunk,
them from where I am?
clunk. No, you're behind a bush right
No, I know, but I'm on this side, so
Oh,
can I
yeah.
see them?
now. These guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can definitely see those guys.
I'm gonna look at them and be like,
Hey, somebody get ready to set the bridge on fire when he comes across so that nobody else can come charging with him.
With what?
I don't know.
We
You
can't.
magic, you have fire. I don't know. Maybe.
No, I don't.
Ah, shit.
This is an
Neat.
axe.
Shit, I.
Great leadership.
Would have been a good plan minutes ago.
To put oil. If only we had some oil or something.
Right? Like Molotovs. Always carry
Yeah,
Molotovs.
Like some of that hard
Use a
cider.
Molotov.
Yeah, on the bridge instead of a church door.
Oh yeah, immediately.
Oh.
Evil.
You know
Uh,
hex. If you hex him, make his thing strength.
Alright, so you guys are doing your fun little communications.
Guys, I have an idea.
And okay, you have an idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
but if he comes out.
Oh, he's coming.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Guys,
So
I have an idea. Follow my lead.
He comes out and
where is he right now?
he's basically like he's a teenager, you know.
Mhm.
He's in the plate armor that you saw that was
Oh, it's
shown.
so nice.
It is so nice, but he's he's still gangly. It doesn't really fit him. It was kind of more for when he was a little bit bigger.
Is
and he's-
Matthew coming out right now?
This is Matthew, yeah.
Okay.
And he's got a big sword strapped to his waist, and he pulls it out and he's like, "Release her, villains!"
No, right? No. No!
Okay. He starts walking out.
Alright,
He
I'm
thought
gonna
maybe
do-
that would work.
Towards us?
Yeah.
I'm gonna.
And as he does, Paddlebutt Cole comes right behind him on a horse.
Alright.
Is it a pony? Or
It
is
is.
it a
Oh,
horse?
it is a horse.
Okay.
He's got a
Wait,
complex.
what was your second? Which was your thing?
So,
Oh,
can we say
the horse.
that
I'm just gonna throw a javelin at the
horse?
horse.
Yeah.
Should I still hex Matthew?
Yeah. Well, yeah. And strength hex him. Because my plan is to throw them in the moat. They're in heavy plate.
Do we know how deep the moat is?
It's still a pretty big drop.
I'm asking.
Okay,
The
we're
moat's
never-
like
where am I
15
now?
feet deep.
Should I do it right now or once they get across the bridge? Doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Cool. On your turn.
Fair.
You should do it on your turn.
Thank you.
I was getting into the morgue too much.
Kill you.
Could I have attempted to stealth before? I don't know what I would have stealthed behind. Is that open or is that the second
tavern?
window? Yeah.
The tavern is busted open, but you could hide behind.
Yeah, just
the
to
corner of
like.
it.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah, you can roll for stealth. Patrick, you're just standing there.
While they're all like, look at us, I'm just gonna be like, ooh,
Look at
skin's
them.
black right into the shadows here.
Alright, let's see.
It's a 16.
Alright,
I'm ready to throw a javelin at the horse.
At the horse.
Of
Okay.
course.
So I'm gonna just be observing from the shadows. I have a plan.
Can I just go?
Yeah, you can just go, man. You wanna go? They don't see you. You are
Cool.
in
Oh, you ain't
hiding
one of them,
right now.
Murph.
So,
That's
like-
right. He was at hand.
He was at hand.
I'm gonna like bloop around from the building.
Alright, while they're right there next to you.
Sure.
Okay.
Well, hold on. Yeah, because they're still not within range where if I move, it's gonna be an attack of opportunity, right?
That's true.
Cool. So I'm gonna bloop
Okay.
and I'm gonna hex Matthew.
Okay.
He has disadvantage on strength saving throws.
Okay.
Checks. Strength stacked. My bad. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast the horse.
All right.
What invocations do you have?
Agonizing Blast and Eldritch Sight.
Good ones.
Thank you.
Repelling Blast would be great.
Would be
That
right
was one of my
for
other
here
options.
right
For
now.
this
For
exact
this exact
situation.
This
moment?
exact scenario. Had
Yes.
we known.
All right,
Had I
everybody
known this was gonna be the scenario,
roll for
yes.
initiative.
But yeah, that was one of my other options.
18.
12.
I don't have advantage yet.
But I get to
like
go
12,
first.
level 12, I get advantage on
7.
initiative. Very cool. Funnily enough.
Eldritch Blast is an attack roll, right? Just
An 18.
18. You have
18.
a higher deck.
blow on
Yeah.
it.
You got a 12?
I got a 7.
You got
I
a
got a
7.
12.
You got a 12. And then those guys.
Oh no. 9. For the Eldritch Blast. What?
So when she misses with the Eldritch Blast,
You
or
have
maybe not
inspiration,
because it's a
don't
horse.
Oh, you gave it to me, didn't you?
No, I have another one.
That's an option you have.
Yeah, but it's a horse.
When she misses the
Wait,
Eldritch Blast, I'm gonna
worth
assume
it?
with a
Oh,
9.
wow.
Yeah, she misses
Is it worth
her
it?
surprise attack.
Well, I guess I
If you
don't.
roll high enough, you could.
They're 10s,
What was
man.
that?
Yeah.
Oh, you were thinking about dashing?
that.
Javelin.
All right. But she has her surprise round going right now. Do you
That's a
do
10.
anything else on your surprise round?
Well, she cast Hex.
Right. She cast Hex. She attacked and missed.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm gonna move.
That's a good call.
I'm gonna move. I only have 30 speed. Can I move across or down this way and then that way to hide a little bit?
You could get there.
Yeah.
Or here.
What's that line?
What? That's a
Well,
a
30
road.
feet, right?
Oh, it's just a
Go
road?
1,
Is that
2,
just
3.
a field?
1, 2, 3. That's not really how it's supposed to work.
You can.
Is it just a field?
What? Yeah, this is just grass.
Oh.
And this is a
wide open
shrub.
terrain.
And where was I?
And you were here, behind this shrubbery.
Well, that was your surprise round.
That was your surprise round.
So I can't throw a javelin surprised
She was
in the surprise round?
Yeah,
either?
but you're far enough away that you would be at disadvantage. But yeah, you
Yeah,
can throw
alright.
it
I'll stay where I
at
am.
the
I'm
horse.
okay with
Go
that.
right ahead.
Alright.
There's your surprise round action.
14. Yeah, 14.
Okay, cool. So you will hit the horse.
Of course. Oh,
Nice.
6,
This
10
means
damage.
Me the same as you.
Oh, really?
So me too.
Oh, good to know.
Just aim right for the
I know.
front breastbone.
Right for the
If you
horse?
say yes, that's what it's called.
I know. Wait.
Part of
I know.
it.
I know one phrase in sign language.
All right, so but it's
This one was high.
it is still standing,
No.
R.
and it's just got a javelin
Yeah.
sticking out of it.
Isn't that? That's not right. That's what I learned
More
from a
horse,
book
I'm
that was like
guessing?
made
No,
like
just a
the
riding
early
horse.
2000s.
13 health.
13.
It was
yeah.
something like that.
Just enough.
But again,
Um,
from
Temerity.
Just eat.
All right, so it's my turn now.
It is now your turn.
again.
Like, to be
Um,
listen, exists.
listen.
All right, guys.
Again.
Yes, I am hidden.
Right.
I'm going to ready an action to. I'm gonna ready an action to cast the spell on Paddleboat.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Cool.
I'm gonna stay hidden.
Sure. And then it will be. This is gonna be Matthew.
No.
And
Murph is Matt.
Murph is Matt, and he's gonna come 1, 2, 3,
I'm not gonna get close enough.
and then he is going to cast a spell upon himself. And you're gonna see just almost like light descend upon him.
Gross.
Almost as if like a shielding energy.
With his faith, I'm sure.
It could perhaps be.
Mm.
That is only a bonus action. FYI.
What's up?
Shield of Fate's a bonus action.
Yeah, and then he stands there ready.
Okay.
Cool. And then Patrick.
I'm gonna throw a javelin at Matthew.
All right.
Yeah.
Disadvantage? Are you gonna move?
Oh,
You can move up.
oh yeah. I will 1, 2, 3.
All right.
Throw a javelin
Cool.
and 19 plus 6, 25.
25 hits.
For another
Sure.
Just
10
to
points of damage.
All right.
establish.
It's a nice d6 there.
Cool. Alright, so it goes and it like pierces his armor and he almost looks surprised that, you know, he was hit. He felt like he was in.
That you do know that you're 2, so you have spells and smites and everything now, right?
Mhm.
Okay, just making sure.
I don't want to kill him.
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure that.
Are we
I'm
trying
just
to
looking
take
at
Matthew alive, or are we trying to take kill
lack
him?
of stuff. I'm just making sure.
Oh,
Try to
Just
kill
making
him.
sure.
Yeah, kill.
You mean like
I was
other
hoping
than-
for kill.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah,
what the
yeah,
original
smites.
mission was.
Yeah,
I
Your,
don't know.
your original mission
Yeah.
was come into the town and kill
Yeah,
this
you
guy.
have your
Okay.
regular spells.
Cool.
Yeah.
This kid.
Cool.
Well, you have what's your
Cool, cool,
charisma?
cool. Good to know.
15.
It is good to know.
So
I just knew he was the target.
3 spells
All right.
prepared.
Then it's Paddlebutt Cole's turn. And he's gonna be on his horse, and the horse is gonna move. And the horse is gonna dash up to Padrig.
Yeah.
But before he does, he's gonna yell fire! And a bunch of archers are gonna pop up,
Oh no!
and they're gonna shoot their crossbows. There's 6 of them, the guards, up top. And they're gonna shoot. But before they do, you're gonna see August, and there's gonna be a wall of wind that gets summoned up. I'm gonna say it's gonna hit Matthew. And it's just gonna boom, and it's gonna impose disadvantage on all the
Before,
shots.
if I may,
Okay.
use my ready to action before he gets all the way up to
Sure.
Patrick. When he's like right, like 5 feet in front of Matthew, so Matthew can see him clearly.
Okay.
I would like to cast Dissonant Whispers on Paddlebutt.
Okay.
I will need him to make me a Wisdom saving throw, please.
Alright.
Would he have to jump off the
Advantages of
horse?
being a gnome.
Yes, he would. His Wisdom.
Alright, and what's the number?
14.
Alright, he's gonna pass.
Yeah. So he's gonna take 7 points of psychic
Oh,
damage.
what are you using this for?
To make you roll again or no?
That's not what inspiration's for.
Oh, I like where your head's at.
That is a good place for your head to be at.
Inspiration is for losing in the table.
She's got a good
Let
point.
me-
You're
let
such
me-
a special boy.
Yeah. So, yeah. So 7
Gross.
points of psychic damage.
Alright, cool. PBC!
And I will stay completely where I am.
Yeah, away from
Because I
things.
only have to whisper from 60 feet away.
It's
You
a
don't
good
know where I'm
move.
at.
Hey, man. Alright,
good
so
move.
Paddlebutt Cole is going to...
And my whisper is, what's going on, Paddlebutt? And it hurts his brain.
It does.
You know, like that.
Who said that?
And he's gonna go, right? And he's gonna be riding on... And then he's gonna move right past Padrick and move in on Morg. Because
Is
he
he
has...
Attack of opportunity? Because he ran up to Patrick and then ran right past him.
Sure, yeah.
Or the horse.
Or the
Gets-
horse.
The horse gets an attack
Yeah,
of
I'm gonna
opportunity
hit
on
the
the
horse.
horse.
Go for the horse. Of course.
That'll hit.
Yeah, it will.
Alright. He's gonna leap off the horse.
Alright, he's gonna take 7 points of damage to the horse.
Alright, the horse dies.
Yeah.
As you
And then
hit it with your
added more
sword.
enemies.
You're
And
gonna,
then-
you're gonna chop off its front left leg, and then he's gonna make a dexterity saving throw to try and leap off. And he will not be able to. And he will fall, boom, down onto his face, and he will take a d6 damage, Pat.
Nice job, Pat.
5.
Alright, he'll take 5
It's
damage.
an incredible d6.
And he's gonna stand up, and then he's gonna
There's
move
this
in
one,
towards
too.
Morg, but can't reach him. He's
Ha-ha!
10 feet
Yeah.
away.
Alright.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And he is instead gonna cast a spell on himself.
I have 2 ideas.
Whew.
One of them is just hit him.
Good.
It's not a bad idea.
The other one is haha evil.
Evil.
I think I'm gonna do that one.
Alright.
I think you should.
Okay, so Algast cast the wall of wind. The 6 guys are gonna shoot their crossbows at y'all. First Morg. That'll be a miss. And then Darian. That'll also miss.
Cool.
Padrig. Oh, a natural 20 and an
Oh,
8.
fuck.
And an 8. So that one misses. Temerity.
I'm inside a building, so I think.
Yeah, that's right. You can't. So you guys, I'll get to.
Fun fact: wind wall, arrows, and anything automatic misses.
Oh, great. Perfect. Look at Algast knowing what's up. He's smart.
What a wizard.
What a
Wicked
wizard.
smart.
He knew exactly what to do.
I was checking because I thought so. There's another spell that is not wind wall. It's
Gust of
warding wind.
Oh, wording wind.
Does disadvantage, but he also deafens everybody.
Right.
So it's like, oh, don't do that if we're trying to yell to them. Like,
Fair.
Anyway,
Can't hear you.
so all of the arrows go wide, blown away, and then it is Darian's turn.
Cool. Can
They're
I?
basically not even part of the game.
Can I Eldritch Blast Matthew?
You can Eldritch Blast Matthew.
I'm gonna-
Would that stop the wall of wind?
Let me check because
Stop
I
the
don't
spell
know.
attack?
Let
Where's
us
my
find
tiny
out.
die? Oh, no.
Creature. Oh, Matthew takes 3d8 bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
He has to make a strength save for being in the wind wall.
Aha!
Ooh.
Look at that.
Strength save.
All right, he's gonna fail that.
So 3d8 bludgeoning
That's
from the wind
good.
wall.
You're fucked.
No,
Arrows, bolts, and ordinary projectiles.
Okay.
Oh, I
so
didn't mean to do that. I'm
that
sorry.
would be
Okay,
fine.
it's a 4.
That's not what I was rolling. I was just trying to move it, and my thumb projectiled it.
All right, Darian, it is your
Cool.
turn.
Eldritch Blast Matthew.
Eldritch Blast Matthew.
Cool. 23.
That hits.
Cool. Eldritch Blast is 1d10, right?
Yes.
Yep.
And he
Plus
was
your
a-
charisma.
And
Wow.
plus my charisma mod because of Agonizing
Agonizing
Blast
Blast.
plus 1d6?
Did you hex,
For
hex
hex?
him?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. 11 damage.
All right, cool.
Not bad.
And then am I okay? So I know the jail in that whole area was on fire, and then it
Collapsed.
is it still on fire?
Yeah.
Yeah, because this happens immediately after, so it's like I can't hide behind rubble or anything, right?
No, you would just be hiding in fire.
That's fair.
You could go you could loop around the fire. You could hide behind the fire.
Would I still be able to hit people from behind the fire?
For right now, yeah, but you assume that the fighting is moving
More towards the tavern.
more
I would
towards the
assume.
tavern.
I'm gonna chill where I am right now.
All right, you chill where you are right now.
You could always move this
Well,
way so you
I
could
was gonna
see
say how.
Paddlebutt
Yeah,
too.
and how I can move 30, and then
If you move more, if you
I'm
move
gonna
2
be
squares
more
forward, you'll be in the
in
wind
the
wall,
window wall. Yeah,
which you don't want.
which
to.
I don't want at all. Can I move?
Yes.
How far will I be? Wait, where's the window wall?
2 squares forward.
It's in
is the-
line
So
with
can I move
Matthew.
diagonally towards the right, my right, your left, there, so that I can have sight of both enemies
Yeah.
and not be in the window wall?
No problem.
And
Your hair is
cool.
whipping a little,
I'm gonna be there.
dramatically in the wind. Morg.
All right.
There.
Looking to
I'm
seal
gonna
this
grab
early.
Nala
Okay.
and throw her into the burning building
Oh God.
and say, "Go get her, Matt."
Make a strength check.
Holy shit.
Natural 20.
Oh yeah, man.
Oh,
You
24.
sit-
like into the
you
building.
grab
not
her
just
by
like,
her hair and you just like you're throwing a soccer ball back into play. Just launch her. She must be like 15, 20 feet into the building. She's gonna light up fire.
I
Pretty quick.
assumed when I threw her into a burning building. And then I'm going to rage.
Ah.
Tempest.
Nice.
That is my turn.
All right, beautiful. I love it. Temerity.
I'm going to stay hidden in my building,
All right.
nice and safe. And I'm gonna look at Matthew from behind the thing. And I'm gonna send him a message. And I'm gonna say, in his brain, I'm gonna say, you know, this could go a different way for you. If you just come with us, we can get her out of that building. Everything's gonna be fine. You can respond to this.
All right, roll me persuasion.
I'm gonna use.
Or would that be deception? Because
Because
everything's not going to be fine.
You're right. Everything is not gonna be fine. I'm gonna use this inspiration.
All right.
To reroll that.
Cool.
Makes sense. That's much better. That is an 18.
All right, cool. All right, so he kind of stops for a second as he's moving forward. Actually, he's gonna move out of the wind wall.
Fair.
Initially.
Good call.
Yeah. And then he's gonna stop moving forward, and then he's gonna think back, and he's gonna be like, "But you just threw in the fire, like."
I can't respond. So it's only one action to cast message.
And
So
he's
then
gonna-
there's it's a message in his brain that he responds in his brain. Nobody knows what's going on, but he looks hesitant.
fine.
All right, so he's gonna move forward, and he's gonna move up to Patrick and attack. Pulls out his long sword, and it gleams. He's gonna use it with 2 hands, and that'll be 17.
Miss.
All right, cool. And he brings it down, Gah! And you block it with your shield, just barely. But then he's gonna donut of invulnerability around you. So now he's moved in a circle with his last bit of movement and shuffled. So now him and Paddlebutt are next to each other.
Tis.
And then it's your turn.
I'm gonna try and swing at him with my inspiration.
In hindsight, since I got a 20 on that strength check, if I had just
Alright,
attacked battle, but
Yep.
3d12 right
Oh, it's even worse.
Mhm.
4 if I
What'd
want.
you roll?
What'd you roll?
A 2 and a 3.
Oh, that's pretty
Oh,
bad.
That's pretty bad, yeah.
Yeah.
Those miss.
Yeah.
So you go to attack it back, and it just like glances off his armor.
You said you got me a bunch of.
And then
Well, it's okay.
it's Sir Paddlebutt
3 of them
Cole's
are the
turn.
same thing.
He has gotten up.
It's
He
just
dusted
different.
himself off a little. He healed quickly, and now he's going to attack Morg.
He's gonna try.
He uses a hammer with 2 hands,
Dumb.
more like a war hammer than a maul, though.
It would be.
It would be.
Since he's a tiny man.
Yep.
He's a little.
He's pretty little, but he packs a wallop
But his
as he
name's
comes
Paddle.
down and hits you with divine energy.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Resistant.
What?
I said that's not resistant with rage.
The rage damage, or the regular damage, that is 15.
All right. So, are we rounding up? 8.
Sure.
That's what we've been doing.
And then 2d8. 7 radiant damage.
All right.
And then
Oh,
he's going to attack you again.
oh, good.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Oh, look, the same thing. And this time he is not going to
Smooth.
All right.
Real
And
smooth
he is
silver.
going to deal 10 damage, rounded down to 5.
Ah, that is just enough. I got
That's
under 0
how I
hit
roll.
points.
No, you don't.
No, I don't. I get back up and I attack him with my orcish fury.
Yeah, you do.
You son of a bitch!
I don't.
With a
That was perfect. 'Cause as soon as
21
you
to
put
hit.
it, I
That'll hit.
remembered.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to use the other effect
Pat
of
the
my
clown
orcish
shield.
fury to add additional damage die to this.
Alright.
Let's see how this works. Oh, I'll take that. 25.
Oh, wow. Alright.
That's
Good.
with the rage damage too, right? 'Cause you
Oh,
didn't-
I'm
You
sorry.
didn't lose your rage.
27.
You didn't go
Ooh.
down.
Thank you,
He
Ted.
rolled well.
Damn. Alright.
Yeah.
Way to deal out some damage, man.
That's really my
Holy
only.
cow.
That's my only move.
Nice. That's a good one and only move, though. Darian, it is now your turn.
The dude with the white hair is Matthew?
Is Matthew, yes.
Murph. Murph is Matthew.
Murph is Matthew.
And
Murph is Matthew.
The bent sword is paddle.
Yes. Cool. I'm an Eldritch Blast
He's
him.
from Australia.
Paddlebutt?
Ooh.
No.
Oh,
Matthew.
Matthew. Alright.
What?
No,
What's that face?
nothing. No face at
That's
all.
Ted's face.
You made a
That's
face.
what it looks like all the time.
Am I playing the game wrong again?
No, you're hitting the guy who you hexed. That's a good move.
Yeah, right? That was my thought, and he's giving me face.
That's his face.
He's making a face.
That's his face.
Yeah, but he's making a face like
That's
he's
his face
playing a
plus
That's
game.
2 drinks.
That's
Me?
Ted.
That's
Plus two
Ted's
drinks?
face plus 2
Oh,
drinks.
okay. Alright, well, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast
Alright,
Matthew,
let's see
because
it.
he's the one right there. Well, because who is, what's his name?
Paddlebutt?
Yeah,
He's the barbarian looking fellow.
with the red hair?
With the
Yeah.
bent sword.
Yeah, so he's behind him, so he'd be at disadvantage anyway, right? Because he's perk coverage? Oh,
Nope.
yeah, because he's really little, and he's behind a tall person.
Coverage works differently. It's a +5 to his AC if he has 3/4 cover.
But-
well,
But like, still, you're thinking
But
of coverage.
still.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
Just
I'm
hit
trying.
Matthew.
You do
Hit
you.
Matthew.
Oh my God, hit Matthew.
18.
That misses.
18 misses?
Bounces right off his armor. Tink! Goes flying off and fizzles out in the air.
Bummer.
It's weird. You've never seen your magic deflected like that before.
That's fair.
Morg, now it's your turn.
Oh, I'm gonna hit.
Unless, do you have
Paladin.
anything else you want to do?
I don't think so. I don't think I have anything else that's a bonus action that I could do. So, no. And I don't want to move.
Yeah, I'm gonna attack paddle, but
Alright.
does a 16 hit?
Oh, 16 does not hit.
Oh, then I miss.
Alright, that's cool. Algast is going to cast a
Yeah.
firebolt.
Get him, buddy.
That's right. He is not feeling incredibly magical anymore.
Firebolt.
A firebolt.
Oh.
It's like a
Wait,
fireball,
who's doing
but
fireball?
much more disappointing.
And it's like, and it just hits him. It doesn't blow up. Ow.
And it is gonna hit, and he's going to deal some damage to Paddlebolt as he gets shot in the side with it. Alright, there we go. Fighting's still fine. And then it is Temerity's turn. Vix tries to stand up and sits back down. Okay.
Alright, I'm still gonna be nice and hidden in my building.
Sure.
I'm just gonna let's say to Paddlebutt. It's tricky because Vicious Mockery has to be audible, but message is internal.
Yep. You say it out loud.
I know. Yeah, I'm still gonna stay hidden, and I am gonna viciously mock Paddlebutt. And I'm just gonna say, Paddlebutt.
Got him.
So he needs to make a wisdom save. Sure.
Normally he would have advantage, but
Okay.
because this is such a sore spot, he does not.
Is that 'cause the
And he's gonna fail.
He's gonna take 4
Firebolt hit him
points
in
of
the
psychic
backside.
damage.
Nice. Samara.
Oh,
T coming up with the big damage.
Mhm.
4 psychic
he
damage.
does. He seems bad.
Disadvantage on his next attack roll.
Disadvantage on his next attack.
No, I'm gonna need that.
Yeah, that was for you.
Tink you.
Don't say I
Um,
never gave you anything.
So Matthew is gonna prompt an attack of opportunity from Patrick.
Ooh.
it'll hit,
23.
23 will hit.
and I'm gonna smite him.
All right. You know what? I'm gonna. Oh no, it has to be before the roll. Never mind.
Before the roll.
Before the roll.
15, 21 points of damage.
Oh yeah. Kick some ass there, huh?
Yes, sir.
All right.
That
Cool.
was a pretty solid roll.
And as
Oh, hold up.
Hold up.
Another D8. That was just 2D8, right? It's 2D8.
There's 3.
no, there's
Oh,
three
it's 3.
there.
I couldn't
Yeah.
see.
And that was a 5. It wasn't a
I was
7.
all excited for you, Pat, to roll another D8.
No, I actually did it right though. You know.
Proud
You
of
did a
you,
great job,
Pat.
Pat.
All right.
Good job, Pat.
Cool.
You can drink for that. Sure, why not? We're not drinking a whole lot because we're not hitting. And we're all like,
We're
Oh,
we're
I've
doing
just been
right.
drinking.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
just drinking.
yeah, we're not. The drinking game.
I'm
is
not drinking game
It's not
rules.
queued up a lot.
It's
Like,
not.
I'll
You're
drink
doing
when
very
the
well.
Come on,
fly,
Internet.
but other than
Oh,
that,
I
I'm
rolled a
just
natural
drinking.
20 and we didn't drink.
Oh,
Yeah,
drink
let's
for
do
that.
that.
Double drink?
Double drink.
Double drink.
I'm almost out of my big bottle of beer.
I'm also out of.
Is that still your first bottle of beer, Jake?
Yeah.
That's upsetting.
If you go get me another beer, I'll drink it.
On it.
Stella, which is apparently the Bud Light of Europe. It's like everywhere, and it's the cheap beer that people get from parties.
That's what I could go party in
They
Europe and
really
be happy.
like Budweiser in Ireland. It was like a change of pace
like
for them.
Bud Heavy.
Yeah, like a regular Budweiser.
Regular Budweiser's fine.
Yeah. I've never had a regular Coors.
Wow.
I've never had a regular Coors.
They felt like a
either.
real American,
I'm
like a real
pushing
cowboy
and drinking
drinking
'cause I
that.
really
I'm
wanna
just
see
like,
what it's
oh,
like.
okay, yeah.
We'll see how it
Good
goes.
for you.
I'm sure it's
The
gonna
real
be upsetting
trailer
for us, but I
trash
still
there,
wanna
yeah,
know.
you got it down.
All right,
You got the
Patrick,
American
you
down.
come down with the smite, the power of Iran, and it
Oh, did anybody
breaks
else want anything while I was in there?
into
this point,
the armor,
Mm.
and it comes across, and Matthew's left arm is sheared off as he falls to the ground.
No, that armor was beautiful.
Yeah, but like his arm is off, dude.
Yeah, but like we could have made it some. Never mind.
I
Paddlebutt's
mean,
like,
most of the armor's
no!
still intact.
And he's gonna
What kind of
move
armor is
over
it?
on his
Plate.
turn since he's right there,
Well, that's
and
connected.
he's going to cast
Well, we'll get back together.
lay on hands on him and heal Matthew, and he's gonna get like color. He's gonna like sit up, and he's just like shell shocked because his arm just got chopped off. And then Paddlebutt stands up above Matthew with his thing, and he's like, "Come, you fiends! I'll kill you all myself." And Darian's just laughing.
I just laugh at him.
That was a little unsettling.
A little creepy.
That laugh was. I'm not comfortable sitting next to you.
And
now.
blood's
I have
just
a lot of really
pouring-
unsettling laughs.
pouring
I've
out of
heard a
Matthew's
lot of them.
arm.
Yeah.
Wanna open that for me?
Birds.
I have to keep it fresh, of course.
Haha, evil.
Haha, evil.
All right.
All right, and then that was Paddlebutt's
I
turn.
also just.
Then it's Darian.
Oh, it's
It's you.
Hit him in the
Um,
dick.
I can hit Paddlebutt
You could hit
from where I
Paddlebutt.
am.
You could.
I'm Eldritch Blast him.
All right,
Maybe.
maybe.
You're gonna try.
I'll certainly try. I'm probably not. 13.
Nah,
Yeah, that's fair.
he ducks. It misses.
How does he duck further than where he is?
You thought that, and that's why you thought you were gonna get him, but he
So
could.
little.
He's small.
Yeah, I've heard that
Yeah,
about
that's,
him.
that's all I got.
I'm going. So I can't hit Matthew, right? Can I?
You could.
Is he on the ground?
Yeah, you would have disadvantage on the attack.
Oh, then no. I'll just attack Paddlebutt.
You could attack him recklessly, regularly.
Yeah, but if I was gonna, I'm gonna recklessly attack Paddlebutt.
Ah, there we go.
I'm gonna get you, you little motherfucker.
19?
That's...
Well, he wields two-handed.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, that makes sense. So that's 13 damage.
All right, cool. And you do. He's not even like looking towards you. I'm gonna get you, you little motherfucker.
I
Just
can
come and
find
you
out.
just bash him right on the back, and he eats it though. He's still standing, but he goes down on one knee for just like a second and comes back up and turns.
I'm gonna
around
say
towards
like
you.
respect. It's a big hit.
He's used to taking it from behind.
Ooh.
Oh!
And he points out at you,
Let go.
and he's like, "Come here, you come here,
I'm coming, fuckstick.
temerity."
Ooh, vicious mockery. Is it their next attack or their first attack on the next
Their
round?
next attack before the end of their next turn.
Is it my turn?
No, it's my turn.
That's unnecessary.
Maybe it's
That
unnecessary.
face is unnecessary.
How is it unnecessary?
So where
I don't
he is,
understand.
Paddlebutt.
Yeah.
In relation to me,
Yeah.
in the building.
Yeah.
Would I be able to potentially get up to him?
Yeah.
And attack from stealth?
Sure, you could probably sneak up on him, no problem.
That was a thing.
He's currently surrounded by enemies,
Yes.
and if you came out of nowhere and attacked him, that would be from stealth.
I'm gonna do that.
Alright.
Thursday morning, so depending on how I feel tomorrow.
And that will be
What time?
Be 23.
Oh,
What
yeah,
time would you
that's-
like me to open? Give me a time, because then I can base. I'm sorry.
that is 11 points of damage.
Oh, wow, all right.
Nice.
All right. Very good. All right, so you come up, and what'd you hit him with?
Rapier.
With your rapier, and you just like slide it like right in, and it just like sneaks its way through his arm, and you see him, and he's like, before he was looking okay, like bad, but not beaten, and now you feel like as it slid through, it got through like a rib, and he's not doing well. And he like grabs his arm, and he's standing still, but barely. And then Matthew stands up, and he gets up from behind Paddlebutt, and he immediately goes into the fire.
Oh, ow.
That was the plan when I threw her in there.
That would
Smart.
work.
Yeah.
Does he provoke attacks of opportunity?
No.
Disengaging into the fire?
Yeah, he's disengaging into the fire. thank you, is what he'll say. He'll put like one, he like goes to like he's gonna like put both of his arms on his shoulders, but obviously cannot. And like he like recoils back from this, and then he's like leaps into the fire. Darian laughs.
I'm sorry that
cackling madly from her vantage. And then Patrick, it is your turn.
I'm gonna kick Matthew's arm into the fire
Oh, gross.
first,
All right.
and then I'm gonna swing at paddle butt.
All right.
18, 24.
Oh yeah.
And I'm gonna smite.
All right.
7, 8, 11, 12, and another 11, so 23.
All right. All right.
There every week, Pat.
So there you go. There's Patrick's walking up behind, or no, I guess right, because you hit him and then you mocked him and he turned around and you come up and he's teetering and you just come up and you're like, and you just like, as you pull back, you just feel the power of Iran coming through and your whole blade lights up with like a malevolent shine, and I wish I had a better word for that. And then you just come through and you just slice his head off. And it just like immediately cauterizes it, and he just falls to the ground. Except it's less dramatic because he's
Short.
but still dramatic.
Are we still in
As he
initiative
tries
now
to
that
make
he's
it
dead?
dramatic.
He's
I
dead.
And Matt's in the fire.
And Matt's in the fire. Are you guys gonna go out?
Fire?
I am.
You're
I
gonna
mean,
go in the fire.
I'm gonna move to
I'm
like.
gonna casually
Can I move around the fire
walk
and like
into
scope
the fire
it out?
after him.
All right. It's if you go into the fire, you're gonna take damage.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Ooh,
Alright.
Tifa
How
will,
bad is
right?
the fire?
It's like it's bad. It's
Okay.
the entire building has basically burned. It's a large pile of embers.
As you walk in, I'm like, hey, if you could drag his body out, that armor was cool.
When I walk up to the fire, do I see him?
You do. You see him, and he's struggling with Nala, trying to like lift her up with his one arm,
Okay.
and like he's grabbing her, and he picks her up, and like he feebly
So I
he's
will
standing.
run. This is my plan. I'm
Okay.
gonna run into the fire,
All right.
like, cause I just like peeked out of the shadows and stabbed that guy and just like held there, and he was on the ground. So this is my move.
All right.
I'm gonna run into the fire like I'm trying to help her out,
Okay.
and I'm gonna be like, "Oh my god, are you all right?" And I'm gonna like try to get under her arm,
Sure,
and
yeah.
try to help him
Yeah.
to get out.
He's in for that. He really has very little idea of what's going on at this point in his life.
I know.
So yeah, he's like and he's like thank you, and like just
And
stumbling
as we're
out.
walking out, I'm gonna message Morg, and I'm be like, "I'm bringing him out. Get ready to knock him out." And
I get ready to knock him out.
Yeah, you get ready. To
and
knock
I'm
him
like, "Come on, we gotta get her out of here.
out. Okay.
She's gonna be okay."
Okay. All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome, of course.
And you guys come stumbling out of the fire, and he's.
And I like as soon as we stumble out, I'm like, "Oh no, I'm so tired," and I fall to the ground.
And you hit him with the
Flat side.
The flat side.
Yep.
Boom! All right, make me an attack roll.
I recklessly attack him with a flat side. 21.
21 hits.
16.
All right.
Shit.
And he's like, "Oh my god!" Boom! And he just falls right next to you, and all three of you are just laying there on the ground.
And then I will just like casually stand up and brush myself off and just be like,
Good move, T.
"There's his armor."
What'd you do with his arm?
It's in the fire.
This was your armor, dude!
I'm gonna go get the arm.
Alright.
Do I take any damage if I do?
Is
Yeah,
everybody
you'll
dead
take a
at this point? And
D6.
Matthew and Paddlebutt?
Yeah, they're both dead.
Okay, cool.
We're just trying to get sweet armor for Pat.
You take 4 damage.
So 2.
So 2.
I'm just gonna move to
2
join
because
everybody.
It's Tiefling, so.
I said
Alright,
I'm just
so you're
gonna
heal
move
me
to
up?
join
Alright.
everybody.
Cool.
Like outside of the fire. I'm not going in.
Bix!
Yeah.
Do we have any other responsibilities, or can we strip this unconscious guy?
No, that's cool.
What about the horse? That's honestly
I love horses! Let's go get it!
What the horse is riding into
the
town
one that's
right now.
riding into town.
And you
With
see
someone
on the
else.
horse, like
Who's
you
on
saw earlier, Carmine. And he's riding back.
Yes.
Whew.
And he's riding back.
Boy.
And he's like, he pulls up and he sees this place is on fire. And he sees you guys all in the street. And he's like, yo, we gotta go. The ambush did not work.
Oh.
We gotta go.
What do you
And
mean
it
it didn't
he's
work?
covered in blood. Like
Alright.
he's pretty wild eyed. This is not the horse that he was riding earlier.
Is Nala still alive?
You look down. Yeah, she is.
All right, I'm gonna put her out of her misery. Cause
Nah.
like she's probably
She's
gonna
pretty
be
burnt.
in excruciating pain for the rest of her
All
life.
right, cool. So
Yeah,
you're just
sure.
like casually like she's dead. No problems.
Stables, try and get horses, leads the fuck
go.
out.
Oh yeah.
And Algas gets up and like Bix starts getting up and he just can't. Like he does not have the energy to stand up.
Who?
I'll go get us
Bix.
horses. You guys do something.
And I run over to the stable.
All right, so you take off towards the stable.
Should
Matthew
we try
is
to help
currently
Bix?
unconscious and his arm is
Oh, yeah, what's happening
healed
with Matthew?
clothes.
He's unconscious.
He is unconscious.
In our time together, Algas, who is my boss,
Right.
how did he feel about Bix?
Neutral. He's a pretty evil guy and doesn't really.
Like, it wouldn't benefit
They weren't
him.
like they weren't friends or even allies really. They were just both here.
Right, but would it... My thoughts are, do I think that Algas, it would behoove him to keep Bix alive? Or if I were to...
Why don't you
Basically,
roll
what I'm
me
trying-
insight?
Okay. I'll do that. That is a 15.
Okay. You would know based on Algas just regular conversation with him. His opinion is like if you can't keep up, then you're just worthless. Like
Pirates
you're
Code.
only worth it. Yeah. I'm not sure what that is, but
From Pirates of the Caribbean. If you
Yeah.
fall behind, you're left behind.
fall behind.
So
left
I'm
behind.
gonna message
Everybody
Algas.
first off?
Right.
And I'm gonna be like, so, and I'll like eye gesture towards Bix and be like, should we just leave him? Should we take him out? What's your thoughts?
We could take him out or leave him. I don't care.
I mean,
If there's enough horses, he can try and ride.
Nah, did he have anything like
Valuable?
cool?
The only cool thing you saw on Bix was his vodka flask, which never seemed to be empty,
Oh,
despite his massive
grab that.
intake of alcohol.
yeah, no, I need that. So, okay.
Okay.
How
So,
bad does he look?
he doesn't look. He looks mostly like he can't put any weight on his leg, and that's his. But he got a little bit of healing a little bit ago, and he doesn't look like he's like about to die, but he does look like he can't run or walk well.
All right, that's good enough for me. I'm just gonna message Patrick and I'm gonna be like, "Your boss can't walk. He's not gonna go very far if he can't walk."
Carmine comes
Hope
with
he
you
can
to
ride.
the stables.
Cool.
All
If
right.
there's horses.
You guys are looking through the stable, and it's
I'm gonna try and heal
it's in
Bix
fine
up
shape
I'm
another.
as
over
far
with
as
you
things
guys at
go.
this point.
Cool. There's
Another-
no people in
Comparatively.
here. Yeah, anybody who was in here left. There's the gates open.
Ron,
A couple of the
what would you
horses
do?
are gone.
What would a Ron want me to do?
So there will be 2d4 horses left.
You could be the boss.
Yeah.
He put you in charge. You take him out. You're in charge.
Ooh, fair point.
5.
There
Make it
are
look like an
5
accident.
horses left.
All
I mean,
right.
we all
I'm
saw it
gonna
happen. He didn't
gather
make it.
Carmine.
He just,
Grab
just
those
couldn't
two. I'm
make
gonna
it.
grab these 3.
You know?
Let's lead them out.
All right.
It
And
was
his
either
is
stay
tried,
behind and
separate.
fix it.
Like,
Yeah.
There's
you
6
know,
total.
ultimately he couldn't.
All right. I'll go back to the group. All right, we got 5 horses. What are we doing with Matthew? Bix, what are we doing with Matthew?
Let's kill him.
All
Let's kill him and throw his body in the fire so they can't revive him.
I want that shit though. So.
All right, well you better do it quick because apparently they're coming, and you guys will
Does he
see
have any magic
plumes
on him?
of more horse dust.
All right. I'm going to
Wait,
use my
does Matthew
axe.
have any magic on him?
He's got. Did you cast detect magic?
I have
always
it at
has it.
will.
Oh, then yeah, he does. His armor is magic.
His arm is magic.
Yeah, we're keeping that. And
Yeah.
I'm going to cut his head off
All right.
and throw that into the fire.
Praise
Beautiful.
be to Ron.
Yeah, whatever, man. This is on. This is gonna be on your horse pad.
Is Paddlebutt's
And I'm
body
gonna
up
message you at this point, and I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like,
Does he have any magic?
Bix
No.
been,
Okay.
Bix been a good leader? Would you rather have Bix be your leader, or would you rather have Patrick be your leader? It's a serious question. because he put him in charge, and if he dies, he's in charge.
Oh God.
He can't walk.
Is Bix is from the criminal people that we were with, right?
He is, but he's like the military, the force of arms type guy, where Algast is the more magic guy.
Right.
So I mean, there's 5. There's also 5 horses. There's 4 of us plus Algast who can walk,
I should just leave us.
There's also Arla.
and Arla.
Oh, I'm taking Arla with me.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
How fast are they coming, Carmine?
Oh man, they gotta be right behind me. I mean, I
And Cartman,
killed the
or does he have
guy,
his own
He
horse?
is.
and then I
Horse
took
he
his
rode
horse.
He rode in, right.
And then, I mean, but things were going bad. Things are not. I mean, this guy's a monster on the battlefield. He was just like they jumped him, and there were like 8 or 9 guys around him, and they just wrecked him. It took him like 12 seconons, and all these guys were just
Ooh.
dead.
Who did this?
Fuck. All right.
It's the Lord, it's a guy with
Patrick,
beard.
take the dead body. I'll just take him because I don't know. I don't have a new job. I don't have another job. And no.
Fair.
Arla, can you hop on with you?
Darian.
Yeah, I was close. Arla, hop on with Darian.
Sure.
Okay.
Temerity, you get your own horse, and I'll take Bix with me.
Where's Algast?
Algast gets his own horse.
Oh, yes, he's
Awesome.
good with that. He's happy.
Is everyone good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bix, Bix, get up.
I'm steering.
Bix, get up.
All right, here we go. And he's gonna make
You son
a
of a
Constitution
bitch.
saving throw, and he's able to get up, and you basically lift him up by his
We killed
you get him up
Matthew,
on it.
right?
As I
Yes,
I
as
cut
he-
his head off and
as he
threw it in
gets
the
up on the
fire.
Right,
horse,
you
I'm gonna
said
lay
that,
on
I'm
hands
sorry.
for another 2 for him.
All right,
I've had
cool.
wine.
Give him a little
Did we see
ride.
I've had a
as we're in all of this craziness as we
portion
were
of a
going
bottle.
through this?
Girl.
Did we
Right.
see any of
Means a lot, please.
the
A bottle
glint
of
of
wine is
metal
nothing.
in the burning building where they covered the guns?
Oh,
A gun, mostly so if a mage hand could grab it
oh.
from within the fire.
No, I'm gonna say that you
Okay.
can't really see it.
I'm
at
not.
this
I wasn't
point.
really looking,
Right,
but
if you look,
if I saw one,
you looked over. You were really looking
We don't know.
then I
with
was.
your eyeballs, but
I
you
wasn't
don't
looking
see.
when I was in the fire.
Right.
So.
I'm not.
No, you can't see anything from out there.
And Cole had nothing on him.
And Cole had nothing magic on him. No, he was rushed out and just came out.
I'd take his hammer.
Nice. Yeah.
T, since you're gonna be fastest, since you're lightest, and you're on a horse by yourself, you want to burn a couple of buildings on the way out?
Yeah, definitely do it.
Yeah. So you and Algast go around and like you start throwing torches. He starts throwing
Destroy that
firebolts,
town.
and you guys light whatever buildings have not yet been lit. You light the mayor's house on fire.
Were we ever
Dude.
able to get into the
We
safe?
didn't. You broke your thieves' tools on a 24 out of a 25
Yeah.
check.
No,
I
she
was-
made the 24, and then the next time she got like an 8.
Yeah. Well, no, you said it was a 25, and
Yeah.
she rolled a 24.
Oh, yeah.
I was so close.
And we didn't hit level 3, so I can't knock it open. So we're out of here.
Yet.
Fair.
Yeah, but if I don't know if we're gonna come back.
I mean, if it's a safe,
I'm not coming back.
technically it's covered in metal. So if we light it on fire, wait a day or two.
Whatever. I want to light the
We'll
mayor's
just
house
go
on
by.
fire.
Yeah, cool.
Use a
If we
dick
have
anyway.
anything of oil type things,
Right.
I'm gonna set the church on fire.
All right.
With all
I'm
the
also
people.
gonna set the
The,
draw.
the church is made out of stone,
Okay.
so
Throw through a window.
What about
Sure.
the roof?
you give it a shot.
And then
Is
I'm
the
gonna
roof
light
stone?
Yeah, it's slate.
the drawbridge on
Okay.
fire.
Okay. You
Or if I could.
there's still the guards in there.
Okay, you know what? The
and
wind wall
Algast
would
got
put
the
it out, so it's
yeah.
fine. All right, that's fine. Any building that's not on fire,
Yeah,
is
pretty
now
much.
On fire.
Yeah, there's the state. Yeah, you guys go through. You take like a minute, and you just
Erase
this
this whole
place is
thing.
just. It's a flames. It was sunny out. Now it looks like almost evening because of all the smoke that's going on.
Did I ever see out and about in the town in like the 2 days? Did I ever see the priestess?
No, you never did. Only Patrick did.
At this point, I'm just gonna ask Bix, like, lead the way, where are we going?
West.
Alright. Take off west. The whole time, whispering sweet nothings to my horse.
All right.
Good
Do
horsey.
you have a horse? A name for that horse?
Horsey.
Okay, good. That makes
She's
sense.
very good. She's a good girl.
And Bix is just like leaning like into you on top of you. All right.
Such a good girl.
So you guys all start taking off. You've got Matthew's decapitated body with you.
You got his arm, right?
I did, yeah.
Cool.
Oh, we never went over that actually. Why don't you roll me an investigation check in the fire?
Okay. Nope. I still have a
15.
little bit of wine.
All right, so you walk in and you see it, but it's underneath.
Anybody need a drink?
I'm good still. It's underneath a bunch of embers. Like
Shit.
it's if you reach in, it's gonna be pretty damn
Not the
painful
character.
to get this arm.
Yeah, fuck it, I'll do it.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Roll me a dexterity check. See how quick you can get in there and get out.
14.
All right, cool. So,
Grab some guns.
all right, so you're gonna take 10 points of damage.
Alright, I'm gonna take 6 points of damage. Because I'm gonna lay on hands.
So you still take 10.
You take 10 first.
Yeah.
What's your max? What's your health right now?
20
Okay,
max.
cool. So you take 10 points of damage. Grab the arm.
Did you
It's
take any damage in that fight?
No.
No, they only missed.
yeah,
They mostly attacked me.
yeah. But you were the guy with the lady. So they came
Fair.
after you.
I think it's reasonable.
Go get her.
Right. So you guys all start taking off west. I'm gonna need everybody to make me an animal handling check
Oh no.
as you begin to flee.
20.
Oh, nice.
920.
920.
920.
That's
10.
pretty good.
Minus 5.
Minus 5.
920. 14.
What?
13.
10.
20.
Okay. 20,
13.
13, 10,
14.
14. Okay. I'm sorry. I couldn't. I was having a hard time figuring out your number.
So was the rest of us.
20 minus 5 is not 14.
Yeah, it's true.
Regardless, you guys start going, and I should probably make one too. Make sure he's doing okay. Yeah, he's fine. He's a horseman. And you guys like start taking off into the woods to the west of the town. It's a little bit difficult terrain. There's not really any distinct path here. And as you guys go through, you're breaking a lot of branches and trampling on a lot of weeds and stuff.
As we take off, I'd say,
We should ride single file to hide our numbers.
What do you guys
Fair.
think?
Fair.
I'm probably leading this, so I don't. You guys can follow.
well,
me.
no, I started to book it while you were burning stuff because my horse is going to be slower.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Okay.
So I'll follow behind him because like that makes sense.
All right. As you guys are riding away, you can't really hear anything except for the town burning to the ground.
Fair.
And I'm
That's
gonna
the
as
townspeople.
we're running away, I'm gonna send a message to Morg and be like, so you like animals, right?
Yeah.
How you feel about how you had left that dog? It's probably just gonna die.
Dogs are resilient and adorable. He'll be fine.
In the
Fun
woods
to
by
know.
himself. Chained up.
Chained up in the woods by himself. Yeah.
He'll be fine.
He'll be fine.
I'm sure all the townspeople are gonna be like, "Where's Felix the dog?"
I'm sure they'll walk back
That'll
to the town
probably
and
be their first question.
I actually, what is it? So I just found out in class the other day that Felix is Latin for cat. So
Really?
Felix the dog is a dog named Cat.
Yes.
Kind of makes sense. Feline.
Felix the cat is Cat the cat.
Cat the cat.
Interesting.
Yeah.
That is interesting.
So
Because my one of my linguistics professor was just like, there's a dog named Felix. Why would I name a dog Cat? Whatever. And I was like, oh, that's what that means.
It's good to know.
That's what I talk like in class.
Not really
Yeah.
Felix in it.
Thank you.
thank you, MTG.
Save me from that one.
How's the chat doing, by the way?
It's a lot of chat games. It's kind of quiet. There's a handful of people in the chat. It's just relatively quiet over there.
Hi,
Ooh.
chat.
Hi,
Blue Point
chat.
Toast. Have you guys had Blue Point Toasted Lager?
Yes.
No.
It's a delicious lager with a hint of
Lemon.
Blue Point.
Oh, good point.
Oh.
It was
Can I try it?
Lobster?
Blue Point Lager.
it was
Brought to you by.
Blue
Blue
Point.
Point.
Blue
Brewery.
Point.
It's in Long
It's
Island.
toasted lager.
Oh, it's pretty
It
good,
won.
actually.
It was
I
like
that.
I want to say like
It is?
micro brew like of the year, like beer of the year in like 2009,
Nice.
2010.
Something like that, yeah.
There.
So you guys are riding for about half an hour at like pretty much a full gallop. And the horses at this point are starting to get a little bit worn out. You know, they're starting to sweat. They're starting to, they're not like getting frothy or anything at this point. But I'm gonna need you're riding double.
Yeah.
You're riding basically double with the plate armor body.
She's riding double.
And you're riding double, so I'm going to need you guys to make animal handling checks.
Shit, I got a 6.
Okay.
16.
2.
Is that a natural 1?
Yeah.
Drink.
Ooh,
Yeah,
that's
it is.
more like it.
Always coming through with those natural ones.
That's why we invite you.
Alright. So as you're going, I like how you said too, though. Like you didn't admit to it being a natural.
I
one
know,
yet.
because I didn't want to.
Also,
It's a skill
MTG
check. There's
I
no such
didn't
thing
want to.
as a natural.
MTG
I know,
Jira, thank you for
stick.
finally catching us live. So you said you were watching some of our VODs. That's awesome.
We appreciate it.
We are
Thank you
all
very
getting hammered tonight, or very slowly at this point, really.
Yeah,
we did
I
not
think we
sign
Find
the
a
have-
buzz.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'm buzzed.
I'm warm.
Yeah,
That's a scotch.
I'm
drunk.
not
That's a different
nearly
drunk.
what I was last Tuesday drunk though.
No, but we were
It's-
pounding beers.
Yeah, I mean, again,
Not
it's
even beers. We were pounding
What time is
tiny
it?
bottles of alcohol.
10:30.
Alright.
We got plenty of drinks. I mean,
Time.
I mean, I still have this.
All of them.
So.
Alright.
If Claire's okay with it, we can all get
I'll let you have an automatic pass if you drink that.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, on your
Okay,
animal
fine,
handling
done.
check.
Done.
Ha.
I
See?
can't open it.
I
Can't
endorse
open it.
alcoholism.
Such a big, strong man.
It's condescending when you say it like
I
that.
know.
I get it.
I'll
I'm
drink
drinking
to that.
There you go. Here's an
Thank you.
Alright, so.
That's odd. I immediately went like this.
And he shot you a look. That was.
I wasn't looking.
It was
Oh
so.
my god, that was so bad. But there it is.
There you did. You did it. Good job. You should
Oh
have
my
held
god,
out
that
for
was
something better.
So bad.
Alright, so.
I didn't know that was gonna be a thing. Is it gonna be more than a thing?
Easy.
Calm down,
Patrick.
Slugger.
I'm not even
Patrick.
drunk.
I was gonna
The
say,
horse,
like, I'll do it again
throws
if
a
it's
shoe.
gonna get me a pass
Ah,
on a roll.
It's still running. It's still able to keep going, but
Who
it
throws
is.
a shoe?
What'd you
It
do?
is definitely in much worse
threw it in
shape.
the carpet.
Oh,
Also,
that was that.
you
you
that
now have
was
a
the throw.
shoe left behind
Proud
you
of you.
guys.
Mm.
As
Do
you
I see this?
make me a perception check. You guys are blitzing through, and you and Algast would be near the front of the pack because you're just riding single. You and Carmine and Algast.
12.
All right, so no, you don't see it. You'll hear him go like, "Oh fuck."
Them
Did
red
anybody
lips.
else? I mean, I don't know.
Well,
What
I mean,
is
it's
the?
purple.
Because they left before us because we were lighting shit
Right.
up. What's the riding order?
I'm gonna
You
say
were
it's
first,
been
right? No, he's
it's
It's been
been
a half hour.
half an hour. You, Algast, and Carmine are up front because you guys are all riding single.
Do you guys see that he pitches a shoe?
You guys can make perception checks. You know this that it happened to you. You're there while it's happening. You
10.
see it.
No, 10.
All right, no, you guys don't
I
see it
stopped
happen.
quick.
You
Get
said
the
I.
shoe.
You wait.
Who
You
has
heard.
the-
You
yours
said that I
riding
heard
single?
him.
Yeah.
While we're
Who are you
riding,
with?
I'm gonna message back to you
Who am I with?
and say What happened?
Who am I with
I
and
dropped
who's
the
he?
shoe.
Arla
I'm with
and
Bix, you're with
Bix.
Arla.
I'll
Who's Arla?
I'll
She's my
I'll
dwarf
message
friend.
him. He told me what
Which
it
one
was.
do we
I'll
care
circle
about
back
most?
because I'm
Alright.
faster.
Cool.
I'll circle back.
I care about Arla most.
All right, so you're looking for
She
the
goes
shoe.
in
Make me a
front then.
perception check
You go in the back.
while you're looking for it.
Writing order.
7.
All right, how long do you want to spend
Isn't
looking
that what
for it?
we're...
We care about
12
me.
seconds.
All right, give me one more.
We care about me most. Thank you very much.
This is a 12.
So it's me
Alright,
plus whichever rider we care
Yeah, we'll
about
say you
most.
spot it.
That's not how that
It's,
works.
I think it's
As you're
absolutely how it works. If we were
you're
to put it
riding
in
around
reverse,
it, you're
then
looking
you
now that you're like
and
stopped
then
for a
all
second, like you can
passengers.
visibly
And then
see the
remember
path
how
that
much we
these
care
6
about
horses are taking through the
So I
woods.
Okay.
Yes.
So,
Then
but
we're
yeah, you
taking-
do find the shoe.
I'm gonna grab it.
You grab it and hop
And-
back on your horse and start
yeah.
running away.
Yeah.
All right.
Try to catch up to these guys.
Sure. Yeah, you're able to catch up to them without too much of an issue within the next like 10, 15
Oh,
minutes.
but as we're riding back, if I can,
Alright.
still trying to keep full speed, we're gonna kind of serpentine
Okay. And just
in and
kind
out
of
of
like
that line to throw, like, because we're going in a circle
Right.
in that area.
Okay.
And then
So you're
when
trying to like take off.
well,
the
while I'm
different-
looking for the horse
Sure.
or the shoe, if I pick up the shoe, I'm gonna like smudge it with my boot so
Right.
that it doesn't look like we stopped to pick up a shoe.
Okay.
And then when I'm riding back, I'm gonna like serpentine. So like, oh, looks like one of their horses is hurt or something.
Okay.
Maybe that'll throw them off and think that they can catch us, and we'll keep going.
Smart.
Wait,
Right.
when Temerity catches up, I'm gonna holler out, or I'm gonna ask Bix, like,
Alright.
is there a pre-assigned Is there a pre-assigned like meeting spot, or are we just running?
Well, oh yeah, we could go back to the hideout by Baldur's Gate, but I mean, we don't want to do that if we're getting trailed.
Yeah, like should we just
Well,
run at this point?
Wait, I'm just talking to Bex.
I mean, you guys are riding horses right now, so it's.
I
Well, my
yell
thought
from
was
behind.
if we all knew where we were meeting up, we could
Or in
split
front,
up.
wherever I am.
We're being tailed. They can't follow all of us. If we could split up, find some stream, something to cover our tracks, and then meet up at the same place. That was my thought process.
What kind of forest are we in?
It's a regular deciduous forest.
Okay. When I ran back,
Maple
How
trees
much-
and whatnot.
Nice.
how
you
much
said the
did
word
I
deciduous.
see? Did I see anybody immediately trailing us when I turned back? See.
No, you didn't.
Okay. So I'm gonna be like, so listen, if we can stop for like 5 minutes, I have an idea.
Okay.
Okay.
Well,
Alright.
is there a stream nearby?
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some rope. I'm gonna take 2 branches
Okay.
and then another like larger log, and I'm gonna tie basically the 2 branches and the log and the ropes to the back of the horse so that it smears the mud
Okay.
behind us and just covers up all of our tracks as we go.
Ooh.
Alright,
You know what?
Smart.
While he does that, with
We'll
my
fall
Outlander back
Like, I know what your
stuff,
character
I have
is
one
like.
hunting trap.
We'll find
Okay.
out.
So while he's doing that, I'm just gonna place the hunting trap.
Alright.
And see what happens.
See if it works out.
Yeah, like don't care. Just like
Yeah, why don't you
I
roll
have
me
this
a
thing.
I don't know, nature, survival, something. Probably survival, right?
Yeah, 15.
All right, cool. So you place it discreetly.
All right. So like, yeah, I set a trap. Maybe it'll hit. Maybe it won't. I don't know.
So my thought is, if all of a sudden horses stop,
Right.
maybe that'll go
Freak 'em
weird.
out.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe give us a little bit of a break, especially because
Sure.
something looked weird and then all
Yeah.
of a sudden they disappeared.
Right.
Fair.
Riding in a circle, maybe there's a magic. I don't know. Whatever. Let's just go.
Go.
Fair.
Algast is like, if I had enough time to rest, I could teleport us out of here.
How
Let's
much
get it.
time do you need to rest?
8 hours.
I need a full night's sleep.
Oh, never mind then. We
Is he
can't do
human?
that. I'm
What?
sorry.
Is Algas human?
Yeah. Not now.
Sucks to be human.
We gotta go at least. We gotta get. I don't want to be out in the open.
No, we have to keep going now. We'll have to keep riding.
At this point, yeah.
We'll find some place at some
Cave or
point.
something that we can hide out in.
All right.
All right.
Huzzah!
Alright, so everybody make me one more animal handling check. This is about 2 hours later. You guys-
Fucking drink,
Nope.
everybody.
Oh, that's a drink. That is a singular drink for Pat.
I got a 4.
14.
Alright.
Better.
So right now, Temerity, what'd you get? You didn't say it out loud.
I didn't, did I?
No. A 5. So a 4, a 5, and a natural 1.
Which is a 2.
That's your
Which is
second
2.
class right
We haven't really. I've been playing the drinking game as it's happened.
Oh,
now? I
I've been
haven't been.
drinking a
I've
lot.
been drinking.
Oh yeah, it might be time
And
to
I'm
drink.
almost
It might
done
be
with
time
my
to
bottle
drink.
of wine.
Well, I'm just like I said. I was last time we played the
And
drinking
2
game. We got
little
hammered.
bottles.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We
Me
had-
and you got very. He got hammered.
I
We
was
got
the
very
most.
drunk,
yeah, I
but
was
we were
gonna say
also
you passed out
in
on the
like
couch over there.
there
or on
was
this chair
no.
over
We
there.
weren't really
Whichever one.
methodical,
No, we just drank.
thinking things through.
No.
We just drank.
We just sort of did things.
Yeah,
Things happened.
that's
Yeah.
true.
I think there were a lot more skill checks in the beginning and a lot more combat rolls at the end.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
Jake doesn't remember the latter half of that.
No, definitely
Me
not.
neither. Well, we got to a certain point and I was just like, I don't want to run this dungeon. There's one thing with 8 guys. And Jake was like, chatter. And then there were one guy. I was, well, that happened.
That worked out.
And your hat's a displacer cloak. And you got braces of defense. And you have 5 fucking things I don't remember.
So many items.
I got.
Still
Javelin of lightning.
Still comes up to this day. She's like, I have oil of sharpness. How the fuck do you have oil of sharpness?
You
got
gave it to
drunk
me
a
when
year
you were
ago.
drunk.
Yeah.
That'll do it.
All right.
That's a
So
shame.
we're gonna ride. Does my thing work?
Um.
My little.
Oh
journey
yeah,
thing?
there's definitely it's definitely less apparent. I mean, anybody who can like do it was a good tracker is still gonna be able to follow you guys, but it certainly isn't as noticeable as it was previous to that point.
That sounded louder than it needed to.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pat's being.
Evil.
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 All right, so it's been we'll say it's been about 3.5 hours into your guys' escape,
Okay.
and all those horses with single riders are looking fine, but the three of you, your horses are starting to look really bad. They are sweaty. You guys have been basically galloping through the woods, and
gang, my horse needs a rest.
and you guys pull to a stop for a
Please.
second so you can have a conversation.
All right.
Those
So
of
your
us-
3 horses look fine. Let's switch 3.
Yeah.
So take our
Take our extras.
Carmine, take Bix,
Okay.
and
Take whoever I have.
if
I
we
don't
think we
remember.
got 10 minutes, we could take this dead body's armor off. What do you
Yeah,
think?
don't ride with the dead body anymore. That doesn't make any sense.
It
All right,
does. We were
let's
in
do
the-
it. Carmine jumps off and he starts stripping off the armor.
All right, let's all do it. Strip off armor.
Strip off together.
And as a team, you guys are able to get it done in just 2 minutes.
Yeah.
All right. I put it in a bag.
Okay.
I put it in Patrick's pack,
Okay.
and I hop back on my horse.
All right. What do you guys
So-
do with the body?
Oh.
Bury it.
You gonna
Set
Switch
it on
shovels?
fire.
Set it on fire.
I think I have. I think I have. I didn't use all my
Pat, there's a floor there.
There's a wet spot there.
Oh well.
There's also boxes.
There was something there.
There's a carpet.
Does anyone else? Does anyone have liquor left?
Liquor?
Liquor. From
I
the...
use this is the game that I had the oil in, right? Or is that the other game?
I
have
don't
a
know.
very hard time of
No, I think I've used
remembering
all
which
of
game I
mine.
had which stuff in.
I know you used all yours. I don't know if anybody else used any of theirs.
I am going to...
I didn't make any notes of it, so I don't remember.
All right. I'm gonna say you don't have it.
Fair,
Does he have any jewelry?
because I don't.
What,
Yeah, I don't
Lord Matthew?
Remember?
Yeah, he's got a necklace. That's to Ilmater. It's got the
Probably
bound
gone
hands.
though when his head got cut off.
Elevator.
Oh yeah. That's
Did he have
true.
any rings?
Not
Not any. I'm not looking for anything fancy. Like just.
roll me percentile.
All right, I'll take that.
See if he's got any treasure.
It's about time for Sean to pee.
Yeah, me too.
44.
All right. We will
That's
say that he has a ring that's worth this D12 times 20. 12 to 240 gold.
So
I
I'm gonna
miss the
cut
infinity ring.
that finger
That was a lot
off
of
Sure.
with the ring on it
Okay.
and keep that as far as resurrection things go. He's not whole, even if we do burn him.
Well, you
Well, he
threw
don't
his
have
head
a
in the
head.
fire.
Yeah, no, I know.
Oh,
But
okay.
like, if
No, he's doubly not whole.
yeah, we're gonna probably destroy this body.
Probably.
They were talking about lighting on fire.
If we have, I made the mistake of writing down our treasure, but not the amount of liquor I stole from the distillery.
Right?
So,
the same thing.
yeah.
Here's
Same
an
exact
idea.
thing.
We want to send a message, right?
Right.
I know I got a
Why don't
few
we
bottles.
just draw and quarter him to the horses?
Cut
and
him in
rip,
Whoa.
have the horses rip him in pieces.
Whoa.
Temerity, you're the smartest man I've ever met.
Old
And
school.
then just leave it.
All right.
Old school. Let's
Yeah,
go.
Sure.
He's not a
yeah.
human. He's
He's
still a
deep.
man.
Old school. Let's go. I'm
Yeah,
down.
let's do that.
Or-
Yeah, totally.
Or,
Absolutely, I'm
August says, I could just raise his body as a zombie.
And have him
Okay, so
serve
And
us.
just leave him. No, we just leave him. He'd have to ride a horse, and that'd be a waste of
Oh.
Horse.
resources.
Yeah.
We could just leave him here without his armor or his
And
finger,
as a zombie.
without his head, and
Okay.
just have it just be haunting the forest.
Okay.
Seems devious.
Yeah. Fine with that.
Can't
You're the
turn
boss.
Okay. And he does that.
Yeah.
All right.
Cool.
You think that
a
sounds
short,
better?
a short
Cool.
spell.
So
Oh, can he? And he can control it, right?
Yeah.
Can he send it back to go like try to have it kill his dad?
He could, but instead he's just gonna send it like kind of sideways, and so
Okay.
that it hopefully dissuades them from following your path.
Oh yeah, make him do big arms,
Big arm.
so he knocks shit over.
All right.
Big arm.
Big arm.
Big arm.
Only one arm now.
Well, we have his other arm. We could give it back.
It's too late. That.
Alcast just became British.
So all of a
Really?
sudden.
Yeah, he
Now
did.
it's too late.
He came
Now he's
British.
British.
He came.
Oh,
He
man.
became
All
British. He
right.
did.
So will you take
Loves
Well,
Alright,
British
alright,
people
alright.
from death.
and Carmine?
That
You take
happens, yeah.
Bix,
Depends
Okay.
on
The
what
boss.
British
Yeah.
accent
and
you're
then
going
that's
for.
it. And then we can go.
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
I'm alright
Pretty
with it.
pony. Pretty pony.
Oh, such
Let's
a pretty
go.
pony.
All right.
Let's go.
Um. Pat, as you go to get back on your horse,
I mean, alternatively, we could just switch who's on what horses,
That was my
so that
other
the
thought.
heavier people
But
are on
here's
the
the
fresh
thing.
horses.
Yes.
Because you guys weigh a shit ton more regularly.
But is the
Well,
thing.
what's your thing?
What? No, go for it.
Oh, I was gonna say, like, yeah, I totally agree, but the fact that I'm fat and he's heavy. I forget where I was going with this. Oh, since your horse is fresher comparatively, we should put the second person on yours because you're light, they're kind of heavy. It'll even it out a little more
Fat.
rather than having fat on your fresh horse.
It's true.
you still want to ride double?
No.
No. Too bad. Apparently.
I know.
you
So
got-
who do we have? No, because we've just lost a body.
Yeah. So you have, but Algas isn't gonna ride double.
No, he's not.
So you
Well, I
and
mean, are you
Carmine
willing to
are gonna.
rest like an hour? To let the horses recoup?
I think
I don't
rest
think we should.
an
I
hour
think we should keep going.
is dangerous at
Yeah.
this point.
Alright, so let's keep riding then.
All right, cool. You guys keep riding. As you go, you've slowly started like going up like a gentle incline. You're moving towards the mountains, that overlook Orchard Spring. You get up there, and I'm gonna need you all to roll me some d20s.
Can I know what this
20?
is for so I know which dice to use?
This is for an encounter
12.
in the wild.
12.
8.
13.
All right, cool. So you guys are going through, and there's no issues. It gets to be late afternoon. You guys are still moving at a good clip. Your horses are doing better now that you've maneuvered the weight around and you've dropped a body. But they're definitely, before you guys were galloping, now you're closer to like a steady canter.
Okay.
And it's probably like 5 o'clock in the afternoon, and you can all make perception checks.
That is an 18.
7.
22.
20.
All right, cool. So the three of
Roll the
you
19.
are able to hear off in the distance some sort of like bemoaned yelling going on.
How far off?
Pretty like it's like an echo. You hear it like basically bouncing off the mountain. It's like a a yell of agony.
There's a yell of agony going on. It's been away from us all. But, you know.
We should go.
Yeah, like I wouldn't stay
Wait.
here.
Aren't we going?
Like,
we
keep
heard it while
going.
we're moving.
Yeah.
Oh, then keep moving.
We should keep going.
Don't make
Cool.
camp. Keep moving for a little while.
That sounds like the yell of someone who lost someone that they love. And I think
Oh, so kind of like the Lord of the Castle just found his zombie son?
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
we can hear that.
I would say.
That's far away. We should keep going.
Yeah.
Or like try and find a cave and then send the horses off by themselves.
Yeah, something
All good.
Anything.
All good options.
like that.
Let's find a cave and send the horses off by themselves.
I
Alright.
agree.
I roll perception,
Great
find a cave.
All right.
What if they see the
I find
horse?
one.
Oh fuck! He
That's
does.
a 20.
There
Drink
it is.
Double
I
drink.
did not get a natural 20. I was just being a jerk.
Oh.
Oh.
It was a
I'm
it
still
was a
gonna
13.
drink.
Alright.
So it's 16 total.
All right.
But shouldn't we send the horses off before we go find the cave?
No.
So that the horses' tracks keep leading as opposed to the horses' tracks lead to this cave. And then they go off.
But then our tracks, which
Our tracks would look different from their tracks, and they would follow the foot tracks and not the hoof tracks. Trust me. I've murdered a lot of things.
Alright, sure.
Including a dog.
Yeah. At this point,
The
yeah.
dog's probably fine. He's adorable. He'll be fine.
You murdered a dog?
No!
Carmine's like, what the fuck, man?
He murdered it. I don't know that. Wait. That's where your line is? I threw a live girl into a burning building, and your
Yeah.
line is a dog?
Yeah.
I get it, honestly. No, I left him tied to a tree outside
At the
town.
beginning of this
Oh,
game,
no.
and it has been really horrible.
I'm assuming that the Lord of the Castle will find him, and he's adorable, and my new best friend, so he'll take him and take care of him.
Okay.
It'll be fine.
Okay.
I feel like you don't think it'll be fine.
If this is your game. I'm just living in it.
I don't know what that means.
I don't know.
If we're being honest with each other right
That's
now.
So, a cave.
So a cave.
So a cave.
16.
You don't see a cave right
I don't
here.
see a cave right here, guys.
We should keep going.
You guys
Oh.
keep going.
Good plan.
Yeah, as you look, you guys are at a point in the forest. It's slowly, you're slowly moving uphill, it's becoming less dense. It's becoming more rocky. Your trail is progressively becoming more difficult to follow.
Oh, awesome.
Cool.
You guys see, coming from part of the mountain, probably like a mile away, there is a waterfall, and it's just like it's probably like a 80-90 foot waterfall, but it's it's kind of like a landmark. And off in the other direction, we'll say that the waterfall's to the south, and off in the other direction, it just looks like more forest, and it kind of hugs the line of the mountain.
What do you think?
I mean, there may be a
Up,
cave.
straight forward is up the mountains.
Yeah. We should probably head around the mountain.
Around the mountain.
Yeah.
Maybe there's a cave under the waterfall. It's
I
cliche,
agree.
but maybe.
It's worth
It's probably well known.
What's cliche
It's a
mean?
landmark.
I'll tell you when you're older.
it.
I'm like 24. How old are you?
No fucking idea.
I can't tell.
35.
Oh, all right. Let me know.
Oh, easy. This is not evil campaign there. Playing footsies on the table. Hey! All right, you can have the footrest.
You gave that up real quick,
Which
Pat.
way you guys
Yeah.
going? You going
Well,
left, right, or
technically,
straight?
I didn't, Sean.
Wait, sorry. Left is to the
Around
waterfall.
the mountain. Right is to the waterfall.
Right is the waterfall. Left is around the mountain.
Around the mountains. But it's not like around the mountains, like, oh, let's go. It's going to be days
Yeah.
of travel around. And straight is up into the mountains. Backwards is to the town. And then there's a bunch of other directions you could go, too.
I mean, they're probably not going to think we're going to go into the mountains because that seems like probably not the way we would go. So that's a potential. I mean, if there's a cave under the waterfall or nearby, could water the horses while we're there if we decide we are going to keep them. Or we could try to ford is it a stream, a river?
It's a river. I mean, it's
Like how wide?
not super wide. It's like maybe like 20 feet wide, but it's pretty swift.
We could try and ford it and get across.
I feel like that almost never works.
Yeah, like if you have a ferry, that's how you get across. Right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, you might get dysentery and die.
You don't want that.
Fair.
It's from eating your own poop.
Mm.
Or someone else's poop.
Anyway,
I'll guess kind of just looks at you.
Well, okay, so here's my thought. We go the mountain path. Allagass, your horse is the freshest, right?
Yeah.
Go to the waterfall. Back up from the waterfall. So it looks like there's a bunch of tracks leading to the waterfall. And then meet up with us. And they'll be like, they definitely went to the waterfall. There's probably a cave under there. It's cliche. And then they'll go check that out, and we'll be far ahead.
Right, except that even if I double track, I'm still only going to have 3 horse tracks, whereas you guys will have 5.
Yeah, but I'm counting on them not being able to count past 3.
That's dumb.
Fair.
Dumb idea.
So up the mountain?
as a group,
Yeah.
I
Nobody-
mean, we should go to where the waterfall is.
we should go to the waterfall.
Well, I mean, are you telling me that we couldn't? It's not like in the same direction. Did I miss that part?
You could go. The waterfall's like this way, and then so yeah, you
So
could
we
go
could kind of loop.
right. But if you end up at the waterfall, there's obviously going to be some cliff
Correct.
face.
Yeah.
So I mean, you could loop up around to the top of the waterfall.
I don't know. I'm from the city.
That's fair. All right, Algast takes off riding
I'll follow.
straight
Algast.
forward up the mountain.
I'll follow Algast.
I follow Allagass.
Do you say that out loud like that?
No, I follow Allagass.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'll follow the lead
'Cause-
of everybody else.
'cause I
Because
can't
whatever.
All right, because whatever.
'Cause whatever.
All right, cool. You guys are going up the mountain. I'm gonna need one more final animal handling check.
Oh no.
18.
4.
Ooh, 13.
21.
Is that a natural 20?
Yeah,
That's a 20 drink.
that's a thing. I thought it
Natural
was
20.
only during, like, when
Player
it
rolls a
counted.
natural 20 as a double. We're at this point. We're not doing enough attack rolls.
Yeah.
So
Fair.
drink.
I'm
If you
out
roll a
of
1 or
wine.
you roll a 20, we're gonna count
You're
it
on your
at-
second glass of
Yes.
whiskey.
Yes.
I finished an entire bottle of wine.
She's ahead.
Catch
Again,
up, gang.
It's not a race.
Catch up.
Apparently,
Ketchup.
I have a funny joke with involving ketchup, but
Go
it's
for
just
it.
too long to do right now. It is.
Tell us a
Anyway,
joke, Jake.
Pat,
Tell
your
us a
horse
joke.
breaks its leg. I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
13. I
Nine.
mean 11.
Okay, you're still able to clear off the horse, but it is currently screaming in pain.
I'm gonna
And
fucking
a
kill the
bottle of
Alright,
horse.
you fucking kill the
And
horse.
this is a hell of a lot
A
higher
roll,
alcohol
boom.
on it.
It's dead.
It is. isn't
I
it?
guess.
Yeah, but still.
No.
Let's switch
feel like
horses so you
two
can ride
glasses
by
of
yourself
wine
and
is
I'll ride with him.
Algus, burn the horse.
No.
No.
I mean,
Like
what, I'm
two
just gonna
glasses
make a
of
bunch of
whiskey?
smoke up
True,
here in the
true,
mountains?
don't do that.
How
Don't
much
do that.
was the
My idea
alcohol
was
content?
better. Of the two of our ideas, mine was better.
Look, we're going slower now, obviously.
40%.
It's Rocky.
40%?
He's an idiot. Let him walk. If he can't keep up, then that's too bad for him.
13.5.
Or you could let him jump on your horse, and when your horse
Yeah, my
dies, then
one
you could
glass
both
is
walk.
over double yours.
No, yours is a good point.
Almost
Algus
over
has a good
triple.
point,
My
man.
glass?
You should
I
walk.
mean,
Yeah, but
per-
I've had a lot of
Alright.
glasses at this point.
So you guys are walking
You're a lot
up
of
this
glasses.
mountain.
You're a lot of glasses.
It's about
Guys,
another hour
cross-talk,
of
okay?
walking before
I'm trying
we'll
to play a
make another
game.
perception check. So I'm gonna need you to make a Constitution saving
Yeah.
throw.
Just send the horse away.
What the horse
The
died?
dead horse?
Oh, you
Oh,
killed
yes.
it.
Yeah, it broke its leg.
Oh, I was gonna say send it back down the mountain.
Broke its leg.
It broke its leg. It was
Celine,
just, it was
your hand
laying
is
there
up.
screaming.
I know, but I want to
Push it down the mountain.
He's the DM.
Say DM.
What's up?
DM, can I go pee?
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't have to ask.
So
Well, I
happens.
feel like I should in case there's anything that's going to happen story-wise that's important.
If there's something,
in
tonight's
the
not an
amount of
important
time
story.
that it took you to ask this, you could have already been peeing.
Not really.
You could.
I'm
now,
already
though.
peeing.
No, the amount that my hand has been up, at this point, yes.
Yes.
But when my hand first went up,
All right,
no.
Celine, you're dismissed.
Thank you.
Okay.
Your character dies.
What did you roll for your Constitution save?
10.
All right. Cool. You gain 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh, shit, I should have saved that.
Should have saved that card. I got rid of a level of exhaustion.
Oh, that's a shame. So you guys are walking up the mountain. Everybody can make a perception check. To see caves.
Oh,
9.
21.
13.
You don't see any caves. You don't see any caves.
21.
You do see a cave.
Okay.
You see a cave. It's kind of like up around a large boulder, and you guys are able to move into it. You guys have your horses. You're going to dismiss them at this point.
Well, at this point, I would like to check our tracks because you said it was getting harder
Yeah,
to
no,
track.
it's pretty rocky at this point.
So I want to see.
Make a survival check.
Okay. 7.
You don't see any of your tracks, man.
I don't see any of our tracks. Hey guys, you want to see if you can see our tracks?
I like what you're doing. I'm
Carmine
gonna do
doesn't see any of the tracks
Shit.
either.
15.
Alright, so, yeah, you see like a little bit. Like, if there was a skilled tracker, they would be able to follow you to this point.
Somebody that knows what they're doing can still find us.
All right, so should we send off the horses?
Is that gonna fuck us tomorrow?
Tomorrow I'll be able to just teleport us out of here.
Alright, then fine.
All right.
Send off the horses. In different directions if we can.
Pretty horse. Pretty horsey.
Just smack your horse's ass?
Yep. After I get off of it, obviously.
Obviously.
You're gonna have to go away now.
Okay, okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna miss you.
It nuzzles into the side of your neck.
I know. Good girl.
Good
And then I'm gonna
slap,
take
too.
out
Wow.
That was
one
good.
of the some of my rations,
Yeah.
the berry section.
Sure.
Take out the
The
shitty
berry
part,
section,
feed it to him.
It's like a little bento box.
All right.
Backpack.
Okay. Scratchy. You gotta get out of here.
Smack it.
It's betrayed and runs away.
Oh no! I've betrayed my only friend.
Algas does the same thing, except he just touches it in shocking grass. And his
Oh,
horse-
you should. Wait, he brings it back from the dead?
Algas?
Yeah, Shaq Grass brings it back from the dead.
Oh no.
Only Jake.
Only me. And not this horse, because it wasn't dead before.
I was just curious.
Carmine takes out his dagger and just like pokes it in the butt, and it runs away. And Celine
Laughs.
Darian was laughing, and then she got off and she like went over to the bush and then like squatted down.
Like in
She
pee?
had to pee. Yeah, she had to pee.
Don't we all?
Yeah. So I guess
Now some
maybe
I really
others.
have to pee.
you have to really pee.
Sean has to pee.
Sean has to pee. Do you want to go pee right now?
In a second.
How about you guys get to the face or the entrance of the cave, and you hear noises coming from inside, and that's where we'll take a quick break.
All right.
Really?
Pee break.
This happens every single time.
Hey there.
We're back.
Patrick?
Slunchy
Oh,
sail
Are we
tapping.
waiting for Jake?
Shots, apparently.
Jakey Doodle?
Slunchy
I don't
sail
want to do
fada.
another shot right now, so I'm gonna drink some beer.
All right.
Slunchy sail fada.
Solanchi, feel a fob.
Slasha.
Why don't you feel your father? What?
Slasha, skull.
Oh!
Opa.
Cool.
Salud.
Welcome back, Internet.
Nostrovia.
Sorry for the delay.
There's
We
a bunch
did
of
happen to
different
lose a
ones.
large chunk of
Cheers.
people during the
Fucking
break.
cheers.
Did we?
We did.
Ah.
Health and a long
Internet.
life.
Oh, God.
We lost a lot of followers.
We lost a lot of
Viewers.
viewers.
Ah.
Well,
How long were we out for?
Probably
We're
like
out for a
15
while.
minutes, yeah.
long
Sorry.
enough.
Sorry, internet.
Some of
Two
our
commercial
diehards
breaks.
are still here.
Yeah.
And we appreciate
God
that.
We
damn right
do
we are.
appreciate you so much.
All right. So you guys end up ditching your horses, send them off and about with butt smacks
To a
and
run.
lightning shocks and murder
And betrayal.
and betrayal
What about evil laughter?
and evil. No, because you're trying to be sneaky.
Oh, guys, there's
What about
noises.
quiet evil laughter?
Because there's noises coming from
There's
this
noises in the cave.
There's noises coming from the cave. Be cool. Be cool.
But this is the cave.
We're in the cave.
You guys ditched your horses. It's time. Time to go. Bix gets to the edge of the cave and he's like, I'll
Got an 18 stealth check.
keep watch here down the mountain.
You're the best at watch picks.
I'll stay with him.
No, you come with us.
Okay.
I'll gotta stay with him.
Okay.
If that's cool with you, boss.
I got an
And
18.
then I make this face.
I got an 18 stealth check. I'm already in.
No. So Temerity moves his way in. You
Stealthing?
see that
I am.
I'm gonna stealth.
the
Or
walls
I'm
of
gonna
this
try.
cave are all moist.
It's an 18.
And it seems to
20.
be some sort of like, it's not like water, it's like almost a little bit slimy.
18 stealth check.
20 stealth check.
Goddamn sneaky motherfuckers.
Patrick, you in here. Because you'd have disadvantage. It's long.
You can
Exactly, yeah.
also take the time to put on that other armor.
I'll do that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, cool.
Take an hour to chill and see what it does. It's magic.
Mm-hmm.
Take 10 minutes and cast Detect Magic as a ritual.
No,
You
we already know it's
it's
magic.
Oh,
It would be
yeah.
identify.
Yeah.
You don't have that.
No, I don't have Identify.
Mm-mm. A
So,
shame.
Temerity, do you
I
have
do that,
detect
yeah.
magic?
I do.
Okay, so
I do too.
3 of us have detect magic.
I
Maybe I
will.
need a different spell.
Without using a spell slot.
Yeah, like you
Yeah,
have it up
no,
all the
I'm
time.
gonna drop it.
It's
I have
definitely
it all
better.
the way.
What spells do you have?
Cure Wounds, Shield of Faith, and that.
And detect magic.
Magic.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Is there
Those are good.
magic?
You're out of slots anyway, though.
Yeah. Is there magic?
Yes.
No.
Oh.
No.
But the armor's magic.
The armor. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Alright, I sneak in
But we
behind
already
Temerity.
established that.
Yeah.
Alright, so the 3 of you sneak in as Patrick slowly doffs and then dons his new armor.
I have 1 HP.
You have 1 HP.
Fuck it, yeah, I'm going in with you.
There you go.
Did we?
You
we
drank
didn't
the health
rest
potion?
at all
Healing
on the
bikini,
ride, did we?
no.
No.
It was not restful.
No, it
You
was
drank
not
the health
restful.
potion?
Anybody got help?
Yeah, I got full.
No,
I'm
not
full
like
health.
you, but like something that you can give to somebody else.
I mean, I can give people plenty of things, but not what he needs.
This man,
I can't give him what he
this
needs.
man needs some help.
He needs a long rest, is what he needs.
Poked me right in the mouth.
Yep. You're
For your
welcome.
dirty little mouth. So you guys begin sneaking in.
We begin sneaking in with my dirty mouth.
Shut your fucking dirty mouth! Darian, be quiet. She can't contain her evil laughter. The walls are coated in a green slime, and you hear a slow.
Drink, Sean.
We eliminated that rule.
Oh, damn.
He's gonna.
Wait, what'd you say?
He said the walls are oozing green
slow
slime.
I don't know.
pulsing sound. It's
It's a SpongeBob thing.
it's
know.
wet.
You don't know that one.
It's kind of like
You know, some
if
of
you
them know.
imagine the world's biggest giant loudly picking the world's largest booger.
It's true.
If you imagine that noise, that's the image that you have.
Oh,
to your head.
oh dear.
Mhm.
Yeah, and it's
Um,
coming from deeper in the cave.
Want to leave?
No,
You want to stay?
I want to stay in a spot without a giant, if that's what I honestly think that this is.
Is there a spot that we can stay without the giant?
No, it
between us?
sounds like
I'm gonna
that.
sneak up. I'm gonna sneak up.
Oh, there's a new map.
Break
I
my
forgot.
character. Break my mini, Jake. Which is-
Shit.
dude.
Oh
Say less of that.
wow.
The tail?
What did
yeah,
it say?
break it right off.
The tail? I
Marty's
know
tail
you
falls
said it.
off.
Because Jake is a
I
savage.
can't see where it is.
Apparently.
Your
Sorry
stuff's
about
in the
that.
way. Okay.
Give me that. And
I know,
give
I
me
know.
this, and I'm gonna go glue this back together.
All right.
Because Jake
Yeah.
is just fun.
This is a problem.
He's so strong.
Apparently.
So strong.
No, he's not. It's a pretty printed mini. He's not.
I just pushed him right by the tail.
That's the problem.
Ah.
Anyway, so what do I see?
Alright.
60 feet in.
Yeah,
Good.
60 feet in, you move up, and you see a large altar in front of you, and in front of it there is a big pool. This room is, its ceilings go up past the edge of your dark vision.
Is
The,
this
everything.
all of this?
No, you see
What is
that
this?
brown. You see that brown line?
This?
Yep, right there. That's where the edge of the cave is.
That's where we see.
That's
Okay.
where you guys see, and the altar is going to be directly past you there.
Okay.
This was written for a totally different game.
Okay.
So that whole half of the cave
Ignore
does
half of it.
not exist.
Okay. Good
All
to
right.
know.
Do I recognize any of the iconography on the cave, on the altar?
You can roll me an intelligence check.
That's not great.
Like what? I mean, it's not great, but sure, why not?
Let me double
It's
check.
worth a shot.
Either a 14 or a 15, a 14 or a 15, a 14.
What's the check?
Intelligence.
10.
18.
All right.
19.
Darian,
I probably
you're
got
not
nothing.
sure. It's creepy, is what you get.
I got 2 10s in a row, so like.
But you guys kind of have. There's been speak of an elder race from long ago. They're basically completely disconnected from anything you guys would understand as a group. You know, as an entire species, races, all of them. You know, completely disconnected from that, from the distant past, and they've been known to imbue individuals with incredible powers if their minds can withstand their trials.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Cool.
That's what I learned with the 19.
That's what you also learned with a 19. Ahead of you, there is a pool of still water. Darian hiccups 3 times.
Temerity.
And then apologizes.
Should we throw a rock in that pool? See if it's not a pool.
Oh, we should see if it's magic first.
Darian, is that pool magic?
Do you cast detect magic? You
I
see
have it
the
all the time, so yes.
Yeah, it's magic. That thing's blowing up with magic.
What kind of magic?
It's conjuration magic.
Yeah, conjuration magic.
And also enchantment magic.
And enchantment magic for days.
Temerity. It's apparently enchantment magic for days, but also conjuration magic.
So it's not just water.
No.
No, totally not water.
Totally not just water.
Should I hit it?
Sure. But also maybe be respectful.
I don't know how to do both, if we're being honest with each
He's
other.
saying hit it respectfully.
And I move up towards it cautiously.
Alright, you move up cautiously. You hear from somewhere deeper in this cave that wet
Squelching.
squelching. Squelching is a perfect verb for it.
Hold on. Do that again.
Which direction? Past it. Directly past
You
it.
can't really tell. It's kind of like the altar is directly forward. There are paths to the left and to the right, and it's just kind of coming from pretty much everywhere. You can't really, the way the cave is set up, it just echoes the sound.
No. Okay, that's disgusting.
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna move up closer to the altar and try and inspect it a little bit.
Alright, cool. As you move up, you notice around the front of the altar is a bunch of iconography. It seems to be all sorts of unusual geometric shapes. And as you stare at it, I'm going to need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 13.
As you move forward and look deeply into it, your mind seems to expand as these shapes begin to move, almost in a mirage image, and you see a vision of large warriors, probably 15 feet tall, with bat-like wings and long tentacles dripping down from their face, their large bulbous heads, and they're being laid to rest inside of these pools.
I'm gonna back the fuck away from this pool.
You back the fuck away from that pool.
Good.
You good on that?
Yeah.
Marty,
Yeah.
what happened?
I don't know. It's fucked up though. And apparently some weird ass shit was laid to rest in these pools. And if this is only one and there's more, I don't want to fucking be here.
Oh, cool. Let's go to the cave entrance and take a nap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't you have a thing with pools? I don't know that about you. Never mind.
You guys never talked like that.
Good talk.
Alright.
I mean,
I'm gonna head towards the
like,
cave
yeah,
entrance.
but I kind of fucked it up, so I don't know how I feel about them anymore. I have really bad hiccups, gang.
Darian, both of these guys have moved away from the pool.
How do I feel about it?
How you feel about it?
Good talk. I'm gonna follow them.
Alright. You look at it, you're like, maybe, but probably not.
No, it doesn't seem like his MO.
Did I get any feeling from it? Like innate feeling from it?
Other
than just like...
You didn't feel anything like malicious coming from it or malignant. There was no...
I didn't get... It's kind of indifferent towards me.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to say... Alright, y'all, this is real fucked up, but maybe there's something more to it.
Like what?
I don't know. I'm going to look a little further. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit.
Stop as I, like, have this realization. I'm like... I don't know. Famous last words, but what could it hurt? And I'm gonna like sneak past the altar just like another 60 feet.
Alright, cool. Do you want to go off to the left or to the right?
Left.
Cool. Oh, well, you're not there. I broke you. So as you move off to the left, you see the chamber beyond. It begins to open up. And it's like up to here, it's very natural looking rock formations.
Uh-huh.
But beyond there, the walls become completely smooth as it opens up into a 90-foot sphere. And in the very center of it, floating, is a diamond. Ordinary looking. It's white. It's not even like fully clear. It's cloudy and but it's floating in the center of this circle, about 8 feet off the ground.
I'm gonna... And there's nothing else in this room?
There's nothing else in this room.
I'm gonna take some time and cast Detect Magic.
You take a little time, and as a ritual, you're able to detect magic. And you do feel some magic coming from the item. You feel enchantment magic coming from it.
Interesting. I'm gonna approach... Oh shit, I got a donation.
That's right.
That's a double drink.
Oh, wow.
And a follow drink!
Follow drink.
You trying to get us drunk?
I'm okay with it. Let's see how you donated.
How many beers have you had, Jake?
This is my 3rd beer. And then with the 2 shots, so 5 drinks. You're hard to keep up with, Celine. Also, I've got a DM, so I have to be semi-coherent.
Do you?
Challenge.
Do you, though?
Do I? No, I mean, I don't need to.
Well, what time do you have to leave in the morning?
Like 7, but that's not really... The drinking isn't really the
That's
end
kind of...
game there. I'm
I'm
gonna
saying-
leave no matter what.
Oh well, I know, but like I'm saying, like you don't want to be awful in the morning when you have to
I
get
don't
up.
really care. If I'm awful, then that's just part of tonight. Drinking
Alright,
alcohol
well
is
then.
like stealing happiness from the next day.
Well, then
and I'm
fair-
resigned to that.
All right.
It's
If
beautiful.
that-
The
if-
donation
Jake, if
was
that-
only to make us drink.
Oh, beautiful.
Jake,
No, Hypertroller, not every evil game will be a drunk game. But you can always play along.
and like if
So
that's
I'm
your
gonna head towards
attitude,
this
then
diamond.
drink more.
Okay, I will. So you head towards the diamond
Ready,
Yes,
waterfall.
cautiously.
cautiously. Every
I don't care.
Leave him
I
alone.
don't care. You were
Ted's-
more drunk than when you were. You were more drunk when you were DMing.
Yeah, but Ted's going towards the diamond and Jake's doing things, okay? I'll waterfall with you.
Waterfall.
So we'll have
Ready?
a quick waterfall, and then you will feel
Ready?
the
Are you
diamond.
ready? I'm gonna start it. I'm gonna start it.
Alright,
Here we
yeah,
go.
I'm
Ready?
right here.
Ready?
Almost done.
Why are you giving me the finger?
Gave me a look.
I
This
laughed because
diamond
the beer on
is-
your face.
It's pulsing, and every step you move towards it, you kind of feel like a little bit more physical resistance.
Or like I'm being repelled from it.
Lightly,
Mm.
but it's enough to actually feel it. You know, it's not like it's pushing you away. It's almost like this thing is exuding enough power.
Alright, I'm gonna get closer.
All right. As you move closer,
What do you mean?
you begin to almost feel like there isn't as much darkness in the room. Like your eyes, your pupils are dilating more. Your skin begins to you can almost it begins to tingle. You can almost feel every little bit of your body, and your senses begin to break down as you move closer. You're about 15 feet away.
So I get the feeling that like this shit's gonna fuck me up if I get closer.
I mean, it is currently fucking you up a little.
Yeah, but it's gonna like fuck me up royally.
Fuck it up, fuck it up.
It
fuck
could
up, fuck it up.
definitely fuck you up, depending on how. Depending
And I have absolutely no inclination one way or another on this thing.
on.
Like whether
You could definitely you sense power coming from
it's got power, but I
Right.
don't sense like
intention.
yeah.
No,
How far away? You said 15 feet,
you're 15 feet away.
and it's like. And what kind of resistance am I? I'm getting slight physical resistance.
Slight physical resistance,
Do I feel like, and I feel like it's messing me up, like sensory wise.
a little bit. Yeah, it's basically causing you to become more sensitive to stimulus.
Okay, I'm gonna go forward another 5 feet.
All right, you move forward another 5 feet, and as you do, all of the colors in the cave begin to enhance. You see everything more vividly than you had ever in your life. You begin to look like, as you reach your hand slowly forward towards it, you begin to almost see like a microscopic image of your fingers, and you begin to hear almost like a gentle voice beckoning you further.
I don't know how I feel about this voice.
You're tripping balls.
I am tripping balls. Is what I'm doing. I'm gonna go forward another 5 feet.
Don't be afraid.
Can I insight check this voice?
Sure, yeah.
To see if I should be afraid.
A 15.
Okay. There's yellow die.
No.
You're unable to sense an intention in any direction from this voice.
So I'm only 5 feet away.
You're
from
only
this thing.
5 feet away from this thing, and you can. Your hand almost seems to be like expanding, like your whole world is getting stretched out the closer you move to this.
Do it.
Join us.
Mm.
Join us.
See, now I don't feel like I should.
Just the
Raise the darkness. You son of a bitch.
I'm not him. I'm not like him. Where's Margaret?
Where's Margaret?
Do you make Jack of the Lanterns say that all the time? Did you tell her about
I
that?
did not tell her about that.
Join us.
Just to let you know, you're always on the lookout for Margaret.
You don't. Yeah, Margaret is a friend of
Margaret,
yours.
You're
you
looking
wanna know
for her.
where she is. It's not a big deal.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? That's how it goes sometimes. Alright, so you move forward the last final step and you grab it. And as you do, your whole mind just begins to like expand and you zoom flying backwards out of the cave and you move and you see the entire mountain and the range and the town and everything, and your entire body and your mind begin to expand out and you see all of Faerun beneath you, and soon even that is just like a tiny little speck, and then you're floating out in just the depths of some sort of abyssal space. And then as you're floating there, your body slowly begins to turn, and it turns 180 degrees, and I need you to make a wisdom saving throw because what you see is horrifying.
Nope, that's that one.
Drink.
Hold on.
Well,
Well,
drink
you rolled
also.
a natural one.
Drink for the natural one.
I just finished my drink. Sorry, guys.
Fair.
Yeah. Well, that is a 9.
Ooh,
A 9? Yes, a 9.
that is not gonna cut it.
Cards are not proficient with wisdom saving throws.
Dexterity and charisma, right? I
Indeed.
could use a Dungeon Master's Guide real quick.
There should be one over there.
There might be a Player's Handbook and the Tome of Beasts and Curse of Shroud and 2 Xanathar's Guides and another Player's Handbook.
Really?
Yes.
No way.
Yeah, man.
Are you sure, Jake? You sure you're not just drunk?
Yes.
Check your butt.
No, you're right. I am just drunk.
Heck!
I'm glad you're here to check me on these things. Because if you weren't,
So Ted's checking your butt.
Here to help, Jake.
Because that's
Ted-
the things that need to be checked. Yes.
Is that worth a reroll?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that I called you on
Wait, I
I
drank
think
for a
so.
reroll, right?
I
Can I use that reroll?
yeah, sure.
Do it.
Get that fucking natural 20.
Yeah,
DC
come on,
18.
Come on.
Come on.
That's a 14.
Oh,
That was
what's
it.
the
Was
added?
on the 20. It
What's-
wobbled.
What's the
Yeah.
added?
Wobbledy,
0.
wobbledy, wobble,
So
wobble.
it's a 14.
That's a 14.
LM.
Yeah, I cannot.
I mean,
Madness?
Madness.
Sorry.
Madness?
What is this for again?
I need to make a
Madness
Alright, well, you
Against
curry yourself
His
up.
and PC.
against Cthulhu, from the sounds of it.
Yeah,
Oh.
something Cthulhu.
So then here you go.
What does this do? This.
I mean, you can just use it as an
I'm
inspiration,
gonna
can't you?
use. Oh.
That's how we've been
was,
playing.
You're just gonna keep
Yeah.
burning them?
Apparently I am. DC was 18.
Tell me if yes or no.
Yeah, I'm gonna try.
Okay.
I'm gonna try.
All right. Why not? Go for it.
That is a natural 20.
Hey!
Yes.
Drink.
Oh shit!
Drink.
Drink, double drink, double drink. Orange die.
Roll me a percentile just for fun, though.
Okay, let's see what I would have done. 27. Yeah, 27.
I try to become more like someone else I know, adopting his or her style of dress, mannerisms, and name.
Oh god,
What's that?
that would have been bad.
Who else does Cthulhu know?
Wow, you could have been.
No, somebody. Ted
Yeah, I would
knows.
kill
Oh,
myself.
Ted knows. Who would it become?
It might be my choice.
Claire?
From the sounds of it. No. Oh,
it's your-
temerity.
Yeah, from Temerity.
Oh, okay. Because I was like, Claire would be terrifying.
She'd
To
be a
face in this
terrifying
game?
bard.
In this game, Claire's a force to be reckoned with.
So you turn around and you are unable to describe correctly this being in front of you, but it looks at you. It centers its focus on you more than it looks at you because it doesn't have any eyes, but it's just an amalgamation of just disgusting bulbous protrusions, and it's basically floating in space, and you feel compared to it insignificant.
Oh. Wow.
And it slowly reaches one of its tendrils out towards you, and it just like starts slowly like winding around your body, and then it goes up and it reaches its tentacle like into your ear, and then it whispers, it says, "Join us," and waits for a response.
Did
And
Temerity
we-
just get a wet willy from Cthulhu?
Yeah.
Apparently.
I haven't.
No, it's right there. It's right.
It's ready. It's
and
on the
we are
verge.
all
Except it's
like
not like
looking
that.
at you.
Oh my god!
You're not there.
Aren't
What's
what
going
do you mean we're
on?
not there? Aren't we all traveling together?
I walked
no.
away.
Yeah, he walked away. I turned back and went to the entrance. I was like,
Never mind.
this sounds fucked up, I'm out.
That's what both of you guys
Yeah.
did.
The Big T went on by himself.
So it
This
says
isn't
join
all of
us,
this.
and I'm gonna look at it, and I'm assuming since I passed my saving throw, I actually have that choice. I'm gonna posit a question to this tentacled creature from another dimension, and I'm gonna say, "What's in it for me?"
That sounds like Temerity.
Beyond your wildest dreams.
Oh wow.
All right, I'm on board. Yeah, sure, I'm in.
Cool.
We can be partners. Yep.
And it descends into your brain, and it just it
you're
almost
lovely.
feels like your head is exploding, and you
I don't
take
need to, but I keep.
5 points of psychic damage as this thing just ekes into your consciousness, and you gain all of the benefits except for health of 1 level of Great Old One Warlock.
Ooh, very
Ooh.
nice.
That is
Ooh.
great.
That is
That
awesome.
is nice.
That is nice.
I will take that. All right, I'm gonna look.
I'm
I'm gonna do
sorry.
that. Except for health.
Fucked up.
Except for health.
Cool.
As long as you have the gem on you.
The gem. Cool. Oh, that's sweet.
You lose the gem, you
Yeah.
lose the benefits.
I'm gonna just keister that one.
Ain't nobody getting this gem. This only thing. This thing comes out when I poop. That's it.
I'm a great old one till it takes shit. This is D&D, and as long as we don't go down that road, I never do it.
You do it off screen.
Yes. Sweet.
Alright. You're gonna be gone for like 3 or 4 hours.
Yeah, that's fine.
As you guys are hanging out inside of the cave.
Hey, where's Temerity?
I don't know. Where'd he go?
He doesn't need a babysitter, he's a grown man.
I didn't say that.
Wait,
34, I think.
We came to
I
this.
didn't realize he was that old.
We came to this cave, and that was mainly his idea, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was mainly his idea to.
It was all of our
So
idea.
where-
He's the one who found the cave.
No,
He
that was
kept
his
going.
idea. Where the fuck did he go?
He
He went
disappeared
into the
further
cave. That was terrifying.
He went into the cave. Oh, then I don't give a shit. If he left the cave, then I would be. Let's go
Gold.
find him.
Solid
But if
gold.
he went
pupils.
into the cave, that's his own
Yeah,
fucking fault. I don't
yeah.
care.
But yeah.
Totally.
Alright.
Solid gold. No, that sounds
What was the
pretty
question?
quality.
Nothing. I was explaining what was happening to you guys while that.
Oh,
And then you were like, "Where's Temerity?"
I
Which
didn't
was a
say
fair
that.
question. You did say some of it.
Nope.
Anyway, so you guys are hanging out at the face of the cave, and I'm not gonna break anybody else right now. And as you guys are hanging out,
Hyper troller, you son of a bitch.
What?
That's why low intelligence characters wear diapers.
Oh, no.
They can't wait till off camera.
Fair.
and you guys and Algast and Bix. Algast and Bix have gone into this corner over here.
Mm-hmm.
Murph's now Bix. Yep.
Smurf.
And they're
Nope,
like, "Hey,
he's
why don't you
Bix.
guys guard the entrance?" And you guys are like, "Cool, because you have to."
Well, I also would like to bring up that there was something fucking malevolent from the other side, so we should cover the entrance and that other way.
If we leave it alone, it'll probably leave us alone.
Well, I'm just saying, one pair of eyes on that won't hurt.
Who?
I don't give a shit.
I'll do it.
Alright.
Patrick will do it.
Alright, so then I need you and Darian to make me perception checks from the cave now. You're looking the other way. Therefore, you cannot see.
Natural one! Everybody drink!
That's the end of this beer.
18.
another. Oh, thank you, Patrick.
18.
18. Okay.
So,
So,
2.
Yes.
and a
Yes,
2. That's pretty
18.
bad. So, you don't see anything. It's kind of dark. And
It's kind
you're
of dark. I
like-
don't know what you're talking about.
And you, I don't know, you're just not feeling it.
I'm just not feeling it.
You're tired.
I'm sleepy.
Not feeling
I
good.
have 1 HP.
You have 1 health.
That's true.
Things are not going
I'd
good. Yeah,
love to
things
go
are
to
going
bed.
so much better for you comparatively.
Things are going so good.
And then you watch the door and take a nap.
And that's all going well,
I'm better. Not great, but like
except
better.
that you see circling around, flying,
Mm.
is a small group of harpies.
Mm. Mm. Mm.
Gross. You're poking me. I'm trying to nap.
And they,
Harpies are flying about.
Do they have their feather duster?
Yes.
oh, that's not good.
Are there 3 lady sisters? Do they have their pet dragon?
At least. Yes.
Are there 3 lady sisters?
3 harpy lady
Yes.
sisters.
No!
Yes.
Harpy lady sisters. Oh,
Do they have
shit.
their brother who has 1800 attack power?
Who's a sweet 4-star creature.
Yeah, it's a great move if you have him.
I think I have a harpy deck. I may have
Evens,
a harpy deck.
yeah.
I think
They
you might.
evens, yeah, they have a 4th harpy brother.
Hello!
No, they don't. Do they have a harpy dragon?
Harpy's pet dragon?
No
They don't have
good.
one of those.
That would be bad for
That'd
us.
be very bad for her.
3 harpies
There are 3 harpies.
Fucking kill him. What do you want from
flying
me?
about. I'm just letting you guys know.
And they're flying
You don't have to be
about
so
100
rude
feet
about
away
it.
from you guys.
That was
Alright.
just me telling them about it.
Yeah, it was you telling them about it.
Celine,
It's still
what,
my turn.
what cantrips do you have?
Eldritch Blast, Mage Hand, and Green Flame Blade.
Got it. Cool.
I'm gonna go around and whisper
Wait,
to everyone.
hold on.
No, there's some fucking harpies.
Yeah,
Algast and Bix both look at you. They're like, Algast is asleep.
it's my
He's
turn.
not gonna
right?
wake up for this. You spotted the harpies. So, do you have a thing you want to do?
Are they within range of me to do Eldritch Blast or any kind of or any
definitely.
kind of spell?
Eldritch Blast will hit them.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast them.
Alright, so you're like,
Or
hey
at
guys,
least
there's harpies!
one of
And
them.
then.
Yeah.
there's
Wait, can I bonus action hex one of them? Shut up, I burped.
What's the range on it?
Shut up. Like, it's in my force.
I did.
It's in my
I'm
pocket
very
because Ted always
excited
tells us not to use them.
I'm very excited for this.
What is it? Are you getting there before me?
90 feet.
No, I'm checking
So
to
no,
see if
you
anyone's
can't
watching.
hex them.
I can't hex them.
You cannot hex them.
Can I Eldritch Blast one of them?
Hell yeah.
How close are they in one another?
They're all within 20 feet of each other. What are you trying to
Fireball.
I don't
That'd
have
be cool.
Fireball.
That'd be great.
It'd be great if I did. But what about a hellish review?
That only works after they hit
do? After
you.
they hit you.
Never mind. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast one of them then.
Alright, roll me an attack roll.
15?
That's definitely not right.
This is 1 to 10.
There's so many other heads in the Tail of the Beast. Oh, there we go.
There's
Harpy.
some pretty cool ones in there.
A 15 hits, yeah.
Cool. 1d10? Right?
Yes. Plus 4.
12.
Alright, cool. The Harpy sees it coming because they see you as you see them, and it gets impacted. And I'm gonna need everybody to roll for initiative. Minus temerity because you are currently
Minus 10?
getting.
Good, Merity.
Temerity.
I thought you said minus 10.
No, that would be rude.
Great.
So my morgue paperwork is right next to my Murph paperwork, and I like the
One.
Murph stuff better.
Murph's a lot better.
Murph has a
Objectively.
little bit going for him.
Yeah.
Like a holy avenger.
What is
Yeah.
what? You roll the d20. You had 2.
Okay, I didn't know if there were any pluses or minuses.
No, well, yeah, plus your initiative.
Well, yeah.
Alright,
but
what'd you guys get?
past that.
15.
12.
Alright.
I still have 1 HP.
And you already used your orcish.
Yeah.
Resilience.
Until I get a long rest.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah. Alright, cool. So they are gonna go first. And they are going to descend on you guys. They're gonna move 80 feet. So they're all gonna dash down towards Darien. But before one of them is gonna pull up, and I'm gonna need you as the harpy hovers in flight. It shakes a fine magical dander from her wings over you.
Gross.
Yeah. You must succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
15?
Perfect.
Cool.
Alright. Cool.
I've noticed.
That's exactly what I was thinking. This is amazing.
And it shakes its standard on you, and you almost like you start to shake just a little bit, and you're able to compose yourself and not fall asleep. So they all close in. The other 2 harpies close in melee range of you, but they are unable to attack this turn as they had to dash in order to do it.
Okay, cool.
And that's their turn. Morg.
I'm gonna recklessly attack one.
Alright, you recklessly attack
Are
one.
you raging?
One has been hit.
No, I'm out of rages.
You're not. You're just like.
He only
I'm
aliens
out
too.
of rages.
He's tired. He has 1 health.
Do
I
better.
got an 18 on the roll.
18 hits.
I guess that's.
Oh, excuse me. 12 damage.
Alright.
You're attacking the one she attacked.
Yeah, I'm attacking the one that she attacked.
Hey, your
If the one that she attacked is within melee range of me.
That it is. It's got a big, like, almost like an impact mark because it's force damage
Cool.
from that.
I'm gonna
And then-
aim for that.
Yeah, you hit near it, and you just like take like a slice into the chest of this harpy.
And on a bonus action, call her a jerk.
All right, you
You're a
bonus it.
jerk!
And she's like, "Oh man, that was vicious mockery." And then it's
Fair.
Darian's turn. You have 2 harpies within melee range of you, and 1 harpy that's flying above you.
How far above me?
20 feet.
Good arms,
So,
good arms of Adar, and then
a
run
good
away.
arms. Have any of you around me?
I'm on the other side of the harpy from you.
Okay. And nobody else, right?
Or next to her. We'll say that it's you 2, then 2 harpies, and then 1 harpy up high.
Okay. So yeah, Eldritch Blast.
Okay,
So she would be able to
Arms
cast
of
an
Adar.
area of effect spell without hitting either of you,
I can't do Arms of Adar.
which is an area of effect spell.
That's-
You could do that without hitting
Him?
more. Yeah,
You sure?
I am.
It's the DM, I'm sure he is.
Okay, then I'm gonna do that.
Proficiency
Against-
bonus stays at like my base level. Right?
Yeah.
Whoever
You don't
level-
gain a level. This
It's
is
just the benefits of
you
it.
get all the benefits of it.
Sure.
So how many enemies are within 10 feet of me?
There are 2.
2? Cool. So I'm gonna do Arms of Adar.
Okay.
So all of them must make a strength saving throw.
All right. What's the DC on that?
Oh god, these fucking hiccups.
14.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Cool. So 1 will pass.
Okay.
The other fails.
Cool. So is 2d6. You take half damage, the one that succeeds. Oh my god, that's so bad. That's so bad. It's 2 ones.
All right.
Snake eyes.
That's so bad.
All right. So the 1 harpy takes
Hold
1
on.
damage.
Plus,
2
Watch
out of
out.
wait, is the
2d6.
6 plus 2 I do or not? But it's
It's
supposed
2.
to. It's just 2?
It's just 2.
Okay, then 2. That's all it is.
They're just weak. You're not sure why.
I'm sorry.
It's just-
Arms of Hadar shoot out. They're not great.
They're flying still, so they didn't get the full like impact.
Hadar, yeah.
I'm sorry. I tried.
A little more of would have done it.
Yeah.
Padrick, Swiftsmith.
I hear all this commotion.
You hear all that commotion. You're within 30 feet of this commotion.
I turn around.
You turn around. Oh shit! There's 3 harpies.
Oh shit! I'm gonna run in.
You run in.
And I'm gonna attack one with my
You
sword.
attack one with it.
I'm not gonna with my sword.
You gotta go. You go to attack one with your sword, and you just hit the top of the cave instead, and it's just your sword just falls out of your hands. You're able to pick it right
Has
back
enough
up.
time gone by with wearing the armor, by the way?
Oh yeah, you got the new armor
So-
on, but you haven't been able to attune to it.
You
Yet.
tune me.
But yeah, you have
I had a
currently a 20
pearl. I'd
armor
have you
class.
covered. But I don't have a pearl.
You just have a
50
diamond up your butt.
I do, but that's not a pearl worth 50 gold.
So your armor class is currently 20 instead of 18,
Hmm.
and other things later.
Yeah, take that. All
Take
the way
that.
to the bank.
All the way.
These cantrips are
And then it's their turn.
kicking my ass
Yeah.
on what to take.
2 of them are gonna attack. Eldritch Blast.
I don't know, because I don't get the benefit.
You don't get the benefit.
I mean, I get multiple blasts, but I don't get... I'm thinking
These
maybe,
harpies
like,
come
some
down,
kind of-
right? They're clawing you with their harpy feet, right? And they're
No,
coming at you, yeah.
I don't like
But
that.
They miss you.
Oh,
So
good.
they can't hit you.
Oh, good.
You're able to just deflect them.
No.
You just yell at them, and they're like, "Whoa, shit! All right."
I hadn't
For
thought of
6
that.
whole seconds, they're like, "Whoa," and just don't attack you. But one does attack Darian, but it misses too, and it's like, "Oh man!" And you know what? It's hurt a little bit.
No,
And so what this harpy does is it
Shit.
flies
Come
away
back.
from you, and that prompts an opportunity attack from you. But what you can't cast a spell. It's an
No, it'd have to be
opportunity.
melee
You
attack.
could.
It'd have
you
to be melee, right?
Yeah,
You'd have
so
to-
you could
you
try and stab it with a dagger, as your want.
10.
You miss it. It's like it
Yeah,
flies
that's
away, and it's like fuck you.
That seems about right.
And so it goes and it picks up like a 50-pound rock, and it starts flying upwards. And that's the end of its turn. And then it's
I like
Morg's
that.
turn.
Is there one next to me?
Yeah, the one that's taken most of the damage.
Oh, I'm gonna recklessly attack it.
Oh, recklessly attack it. Oh, you did before. Too.
I did before too, didn't I?
Missed it. You did. You did, He just
22.
did that. 22 hits.
12 damage.
You cleave into this hag. Blood spurts from it as it makes a horrifying shriek and it falls to the ground.
Yeah, sounds about right.
You declare to the open air.
I do. That's my turn.
It's fair. I do declare. Darian, it's you.
I'm gonna attack the one that's flying away from me.
You attack the one that's flying away. It's picking up a rock and flying
I'm
upward.
gonna Eldritch Blast it.
And you Eldritch Blast it.
17.
That hits.
Cool. Eldritch Blast, one, a D10, right?
Plus
Plus
4,
four.
yeah.
Plus 4 because of my.
Charisma.
Agonizing
Right.
blast.
Right. Okay. Oh fuck.
Ah, fuck.
10 plus 4.
14! That's a
14.
beautiful number.
Cool.
You couldn't have done.
Don't laugh at me.
So you,
Yes, you are.
Darian,
And you too.
Darian, almost like underhand, just like shoots a blast of pure white light, and it just impacts the harpy, and it's gonna attempt to hold on to its rock, and it does.
Can you
Natural
tell me
20,
what it
so
sounds like
everybody drink
again?
twice.
Everyone drink twice.
Woohoo.
It's
Can
picking
I
up
tell
now, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm getting a new beer. Who wants a beer? Ted wants a
good.
beer.
Jake, I love you.
Thanks.
This
I
level,
also love Jake.
this
I don't know
level-
if that has anything to do with anything, but
This level is everything I wanted and more.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's really pretty good.
did you get knock?
No, because I haven't leveled up yet. I don't have second level spells, but I got first level spells for days.
Is it not a first level spell? Oh.
That's why I would have had it had we hit 3 in the town. I would have taken it as a second level spell with the plan to swap it out later.
Right.
and I just got Dissonant Whispers as a patron spell.
Ah.
Hellish Rebuke and Sleep. Now I don't feel bad about taking Identify as my 5th first level spell.
Right.
And I just got Green Flame Blade and Chill Touch.
Beautiful.
Chill touch is great.
It doesn't
Well,
make any sense, but it's
because
great.
Terribly named, but it's very good.
Well, I was like, oh, I'll take Prestidigitation. I'll have it now. And I was like, I'll get it at level 4. Let me get spells I can't get otherwise.
Oh,
like-
Darian.
Yeah.
One of the harpies has some magic on it.
Okay.
Okay. It's got a it's got a magic bracelet.
Okay.
It's not the one you've killed yet.
Go pee.
Okay.
You go pee.
I thought it
You're
was
good.
a feather
Okay.
duster. I was excited.
A feather duster.
I've been watching everything that's wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh.
There's a lot.
Oh my god, there's so much.
There's a show from this guy CVIT that's everything wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh, and he goes season by season.
Oh.
It's he just bitches hardcore, but it is
Every fight is gotta be like this.
well, the whole first season he's just like, what?
None of this makes sense.
And, well, they're like, oh, okay, so it's okay to have 10 monsters on the field now, but later 6 monsters is cheating. Like, there's inconsistencies within the inconsistencies of the cards between seasons.
Yeah.
Like, a monster will let you do, or a card will let you do this, and they just like, everything is a quick summon spell card. Oh, I was way overshot. I do that as soon as I let it go. Anyway,
You let it go.
I am all
My
lit
turn?
up. I'm very excited.
Is
My
it your
turn.
It's Patrick's turn.
It's Patrick's turn. Patrick, go.
I'm good. Oh, wait, I'm not Mork. Attack.
Can't-
Natural 20!
Tell us straight.
Double drink.
Okay.
Just roll the damage.
Okay.
I wish I didn't have light armor proficiency because that would be a benefit of 1 level.
That's true.
In this class.
I'm at 19 damage the shit out of one of those harpers.
Oh wow.
Harpies.
Yeah, don't damage the harpers. I mean,
No,
that's gonna
actually, no, damage the harpers.
It's probably gonna
Alright,
not
cool.
go well for us.
You run up next to
You
Mori
damage
and
an
you
entire
just absolutely
the
hack
good
the living
mafia.
shit out
Don't
of
damage
this.
the good mafia.
Oh no, wait, your armor class would be, what did I say it was, 20?
20.
It would be 22, because this is plate mail, you were in chainmail before, and you have a shield.
That's still
Plus
20.
2 chainmail?
Plate mail.
Yeah, plate mail plus shield.
It's plus 2 plate mail.
Fuck. Now I can't kill Pat anymore.
I knew that it was good armor. I saw it, and I was like, I want that armor, but I can't have that armor.
See, the thought was originally that when you fucked Matthew up enough, you were only going to be able to get, like, a shoulder of it, and I was going to give that to you, and that was going to be +1 to your armor class. But now it's become +2 plate mail, because you guys recovered the entire set.
Fair.
Fair.
Just don't forget that. That was me. I did that.
What's your AC?
22.
Okay, cool.
I did that.
Things
Mine's
can hit 'em.
mine's a 15.
I know.
That's like less than mine.
I've given you a lot of shit, but you
Those two
fucked
got
without
heavily
me right
rewarded.
now.
So far tonight.
Hey, you're not there.
I'm doing
I
my
mean-
best.
Yeah,
You're
you're
not
doing
on
great.
this.
What?
You're doing a great job.
Pat has +2 plate mail,
Oh, nice.
so his AC is 22 right now.
So he's not going to get any more magic items.
Oh,
He's done.
fair.
He's done for a while.
I
Fair.
have a diamond up my butt.
Yep.
Oh, a butt diamond.
In
Fine,
the
fine.
Put it
rough.
up my butt because I
In
ain't
the-
losing that shit.
In the
Alright.
rough, if you
Nice.
So
will.
the harpies come back and they're going to attack you guys.
Who?
One is going to attack you. One is dead.
No!
The other one's going to attack you with advantage.
Because I recklessly attacked.
God. No, it's still going to miss though because I roll like garbage. And the other one's going to fly over
Right.
Darian
Oh no.
and drop a rock on your head.
Great.
16.
Misses.
Ah, you have medium armor.
Yeah.
And you are able, I mean, it hits you, but it just rolls right off.
Yeah, it does.
And you're like, what's up?
What's up?
Harpy's like, not that rock anymore.
Mm.
Oh,
my neck just
and
cracked
that will
so
be
much.
the end of their turns. Mark.
I hit it.
Alright, you hit the one
Recklessly.
that Patrick had hit.
Yeah, whatever's near me.
That's the only one near you.
Does an 18 hit?
It does.
Alright.
11 damage.
All right. This thing is not looking wonderful.
Never was.
It never did. It was ugly. Just a flying bird lady. Real sharp nose.
And then as a bonus
Real mean
action, I'm gonna
face.
flirt with it.
What do you say?
What's up, girl?
And she's like, fighting
Yeah, that's fair.
you.
Oh man.
Darian.
How far away is one from me?
They're both of them are in range. There's the one you Eldritch blasted, and then there's the other one that Patrick and Morg hit.
Have I hexed either of them? How far into the day
How
are
many
we?
slots are you?
We're pretty far into the day.
We haven't gotten a short rest since
Ever.
the castle.
Yeah, so like after
Oh,
this, are we
gee.
gonna take a rest?
You guys
I'm
are
not
attempting
there.
to-
I don't
having a
know,
butt
but you are
diamond
out of
exhausted.
spell slots.
I'm having a
Yeah.
butt
Doesn't
dive
affect
with
your
Cthulhu
attacks.
right
Do you
now.
have two
Only
spell
skill
slots?
checks.
Yeah.
Then you're out. Because you used Hex against Matthew and you used Agonizing Blast or Arms of Hadar 2 seconds ago.
I did.
Yeah.
I don't remember that, but okay.
It happened.
But she's level 2, so she has 3 spells. No, because
I
she's
have
a
two.
warlock.
She has
got
2
two.
slots to level 11.
11.
Sucks so bad. Why did I pick a?
Well, that's great. You shut your goddamn mouth.
Probably would have been even better had you drowned a lady.
Oh.
Oh,
Evil
dude.
drink.
Good night,
Evil
though.
drink.
Good night.
Haha,
much?
evil.
Good night, boys.
Haha, evil.
Haha, evil. But anyway,
That was going to be cool. Anyway, it is your turn.
I know. I'm aware of that, so I guess Eldritch Blast.
Sure. Which one? The one that these guys are fighting or the one in the air?
Whichever one is closer to me.
The one these guys are fighting.
22.
Oh, yeah. That hits. No
That's
problem.
Great roll.
Cool.
So you've
It's a
been on
D10,
point.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. D10 plus 4.
6.
Plus 4.
Yep.
That's already added in?
Yeah.
That's okay.
Ooh.
Because that's still enough.
Cool.
That's still good though.
So you take your ball of white power, and you throw it right at the sun. I'm sorry, internet. And you just toss it right into that harpy's face, and it just blows it up. It blows up that harpy's face. Look, don't look at me like that, okay?
I missed it.
That was innocent and a mistake. I'm doing my best. And you kill it. You kill this harpy as it explodes in blood.
You killed this Harpy with your white.
Oh.
That's what the DM said. That's what the DM said.
Good night, gang.
Patrick, it's your turn.
All right.
There's one more harpy left.
Cool. I'm gonna swing at that one,
Alright.
and I'm gonna miss.
Alright, you miss. And then it's its turn. It's gonna fly down at you. Because you just swung at it. And now it's gonna attack you. Oh, look at that. 10. Terrible. Not even close. It's gonna come and it's gonna scratch on your new armor, and it's gonna mess up its nails more than anything else. And then it is Morg's
I'm gonna
turn.
hit it recklessly.
Recklessly, you hit it.
23.
Yes. No doubt. Beautiful.
11 damage.
All right. Cool. So, Darian,
Yes.
it's your turn.
There's one left.
There's one left.
I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
All right, let's see it.
11.
All right. That misses.
Cool.
Patrick,
Ah. Aha. 19.
19 hits.
12 damage.
12 damage is enough. And you are able to, you run up to this harpy and you just stab it right in the stomach and give it a twist and pull out, and it's just, and its guts start just bleeding out of its center as it falls to the ground, and it flaps its wings a couple times. It moves about 8
Mid fall to
feet.
the ground, can I behead it?
Yeah, as it's falling
Yeah.
down, like starting to flap away just a little, you just and its head and starts rolling.
We cut off a lot of heads.
Aran be praised.
I don't know what that means, but like as a group, I'm just noticing that we cut off a lot of heads. You cut off Paddlebutt's head. I cut off what's his name's head. I cut off what's her name's head. You cut off that harpy's head. There's just a lot of beheading.
Aran loves heads.
I don't know who that is.
It's my god.
She loves
Oh.
The god of life and death. So when you send them heads, love it.
It's just for you and me, apparently.
I'm okay with that, Jake. That's our little thing. That's for us. I know.
Around loves head. I got it.
You got it.
I was here.
All right.
Yeah.
I
So
heard.
you guys go.
Let them roll.
You search through the harpies. They have a magical bracelet. They also have 47 gold and a bunch of feathers, which you are able to harvest.
47 gold and heaven.
Into a duster, maybe, if you felt like doing that. I'm not sure what a harpy's feather duster does.
It removes all magic and trap cards from the opposite side of the field.
Ain't that the fucking truth?
That's good.
That's a great
good,
card.
Great card to have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right in your arsenal if you're gonna have one. My Valentine. Cheating with her funky, smelly cards.
That shows just everybody cheated.
And delicate nose.
Everybody cheated.
Yeah, everybody literally cheated. Except Joey Wheeler.
Yeah, but he was just awful.
He was good though.
No,
He was a good person.
he was a good person, but he should have never won any matches ever. He was on the Duelist Island, and he didn't know how the game worked. Like, in his fight with Rex Raptor, he was learning how the game worked. He's that guy that had a lot of monsters that just put him in his deck and was like, this is gonna be good. They're all hit two magic cards.
Sword Shield.
He had Salamandra and Kunai with Chain, and no other magic.
He had Sword and Shield.
Oh, right, and Sword and Shield. 3 cards, I'm sorry.
That's all he
Until
needed,
season
apparently.
2, then he had new cards.
Yeah.
And he just ignored the rules of everything, like summoning fusion monsters. That then changed from a fusion monster into a regular monster halfway through when they realized that Flame Swordsman shouldn't be a purple card because he just keeps summoning it.
Yeah.
That's some Yu-Gi-Oh trivia for you folks.
In case you wanted to know. Alright, so you guys kill these harpies. These harpies are dead.
Alright, then I would love to go to bed for 8 hours.
Alright. So you go to bed for 8 hours. And then you wake up and you feel fully rested.
Good.
At what point do I get back to this?
About 3 hours in.
Okay.
So you're able to come back and I'll say you get a full rest anyway.
I like that.
I believe you.
And then I'm going to say everybody levels up to level 3.
Yeah, yeah! Tempest!
And Arla's like, hey, sorry about not being there for that fight. I forgot I existed.
I also forgot that... What are we talking about?
Algast
Exactly.
and Bix were both asleep.
Algast and Bix were both asleep. But now they're both feeling better.
That's good.
Bix looks
Look.
like he's not about to die. He's
That's better
able
for
to
him.
stand up by himself.
Yo, I love leveling up the way I do. Because the way the math works out, I gain 10 HP every level. Very easy to level up when you
Perfect.
gain 10 HP every level.
It really is.
Yeah.
You can't really argue with that.
Oh, let me bust out Xanathar's guide.
Oh yeah, because you're now a Zealot barbarian.
Path of the Zealot.
Celine, are you going to be able to level up?
Not right now. Are we playing past this point right now?
Yeah, man, we're good to go. We're drunk
Alright,
and having
I
fun.
know, level
We
up.
are drunk.
It's only 11 o'clock.
That's
We got
not-
at least 2 hours left in us.
That is
Yeah.
not accurate at all.
Wait,
Your watch is an hour behind. It's
It's
12:15.
my watch says 11:01.
Your
Yeah.
watch
Is
is
an hour.
optimistic.
12:15.
You know what? Let's go with Sean.
My watch is 11:18. It's 11:18.
I'm not tired.
I'm drunk, so let's fucking do this shit.
Alright, then I'll level up. Damn.
Alright, cool.
Celine,
I'm leveling up.
I caught up.
Yeah?
I did.
Yeah?
I really did.
Did you?
I'm very drunk right now.
I've been a little out of it for the past, hour or so.
It's alright, you do
So
it.
Couldn't
fine.
tell.
You're holding together.
Thank you.
Pat's become
Baby.
quiet.
Baby,
I've been
hold
trying.
together.
Once it gets to my turn, I'm like,
I'm
alright, let's
louder
go. I'm
than
attacking.
insane.
Let's do it.
And Ted is happy.
It's been a while.
I'm loving life right now. This and that level.
Does anything happen to level 3?
Yes.
I have to pick a pack.
You have to pick a pact and spells.
Oh
a
no,
lot of things happen
that's a
level three.
really bad thing to happen at level 3.
That's okay.
Celine,
You don't need to do
Celine.
that. Celine, just wait. Just do it later.
What do you mean? Just wait. We're playing past that. I have to
Celine.
level up.
But the chances are that we're not going to get into much more combat at this point.
That's
Not
what
with
we
that
thought.
attitude, Jake.
Exactly. Thank you.
Ted.
Thank you, Ted.
All right.
Like
Celine.
I should be ready. Just in
Internet,
case,
we're going
right?
to take like a live 2-minute
Please.
break so that
We're still
Sean
here,
can
though,
help
for you.
Celine.
Yeah,
Celine,
we
I
are. I just
already
need
leveled.
a
Are you
couple
gonna-
of
I know
minutes
you
to
did.
be able
Are
to
you
level
gonna
up.
focus
Celine
on-
level up.
I can focus on leveling up.
No. I mean, are you gonna focus on weapons? Are you gonna get a familiar? Are you gonna
That's
do
what I have
tome?
to. I'm either between tome or familiar. Either more spells or familiar.
That's a solid call.
That's my call right now. The familiar would be what's his name, the little imp that I have.
Il Zaib.
Zaib. But like he hasn't been talking to me since I fucked up.
It's true.
But then he becomes your familiar.
So then he
He's
has
yours.
to talk to me.
He
So
could
like
have to talk to
I'm
you.
not sure which way to play it right now.
Well,
That's
So,
I've
you-
been thinking about this for a couple of weeks, if I'm being honest. Like
Be honest.
I've been thinking about it.
Well, you
With, like
had-
which way I'm
Pat,
moving on.
what-
Time. You gotta
what
choose
time-
now.
what
I
paladin
know
are
I
you gonna
don't
be?
like it. I don't
Again?
like being able to like
yeah,
having
that's
to
what I planned
choose.
because the whole Podrick Swiftsmith
What?
is based
So
off
you
of.
get
Of
Having
vengeance.
vengeance
all your
off
spells
of-
are second
His
level.
father was
I
killed
said
by a
hello.
local.
Xanathars real quick?
Whenever you cast spells, they
They
are
are new
second
paladins?
level spells now.
What do you mean?
Yeah, there's 2 new paladins.
I don't understand.
There's one that
So,
might be for you.
The way Warlock works is
Yeah.
you only have 2 spell slots, but they're always max level.
And I have second level spells.
So they're at second level. So you get a second level spell.
So I get 1 second level spell.
No. You
I don't
still have the
understand.
same amount of spell slots,
I
You-
don't-
2 spell
I
slots.
dropped a spell.
but they're always second level.
Always. So only cast spells that can
Oh no, I
upcast,
dropped.
ideally.
You get these 2 spells.
I found my way.
Where are they?
Oh, so I have 2 second level spells?
No, you have 2 spells,
I don't understand.
but
But
they're
you
always
cast
second level.
at
Okay,
That's
second
cold.
level.
so Warlock
cold
works differently.
temporary
You
hit
don't
points,
have
and if they
first
get hit you,
and
they take.
second.
We should go on
third level
break for
spells.
all of this.
We're
I can't
on
keep
break.
track.
We're
We
on
are-
an
we're doing
live
a-
break.
A live break.
Hi,
Look at me.
internet.
How
Like,
about
they're
some-
looking
look at me.
at me and see how it's all
Can we
there.
put on
Look at
music?
me.
Yeah.
So Warlocks
Ted,
work
you're on
differently.
top
You
of
don't
things.
have
I
first
appreciate
and
that.
second and third level spells.
Oh,
Stop me
God.
from
Same
having
amount
to-
of spell slots.
This?
So you still have 2 spell slots.
Yeah, those 2 things.
Yeah.
And now you
Yeah,
always
guidance
cast
strike.
them
Yeah.
at
Yeah,
max
please.
level. And your new max level is 2. So now you have 2 spell slots, and they're all level 2. So you get to learn
Now I
another
kinda
second
wanna go
level
back.
spell.
To
So
the
wait,
town.
okay.
Get to that fucking mayor's house.
I have 2 second level spells.
You have 2 spell slots.
I have 2 spell slots.
I mean, you could be like, hey, I'm gonna do that.
I have
You could
2
do that.
I don't know if
D&D.
anybody's gonna be
Spell
down for
spell
that.
slots.
And nobody
else
else
second
Overall.
Yes,
Between first and second level.
yes, but they always cast.
But they
at
always
second
cast
level.
at max.
And
so
the spells
it's
you
2
have
spell
per-
slots.
Alright.
So
And-
listen.
Oath of
let
Conquest.
You listen.
No,
Yeah.
I know you're trying to explain to me, but
not
I
bad.
need to reiterate it to you so that
Okay, you
I
tell
make
me.
sure I
Funky. I'm
understand
listening.
it.
Plus, channel divinity, plus 10 to attack.
Okay.
Guided strike.
So as of right now, I have 3 cantrips,
Mm-hmm.
and I know 3 first level spells, but I only have 2 spell slots.
Correct.
Okay, so at next level, I have 2 second level spells and 1 second level spell
You
slot.
still
You're
have
also
no
immune to disease.
I have
now.
2 spell slots.
slots. Yes.
So
Stop.
spell slots always stay the same. For
Till
now.
level 11.
Yes.
Till a certain point.
Level 11.
So
Yeah.
you have 2 spell slots,
But,
but you have access to second level spells.
so I can max them. So do I
So
learn
they
second level
all
spells?
you earn 1 new spell. So you can swap out one of those spells, and you can get
Oh,
a second
that's
level.
level.
spell.
So I still only
Yeah,
have
so they're
3
two level
spells
ones.
that I know, so 4
So armor
spells
bag
that
is
I
in
know.
command.
4 spells total. You always cast them at second level. The reason I tell that is because that adds an extra D8 or an extra damage die for all of the spells you pick.
So now question, can I still only cast 2 spells?
Correct.
So I can't cast second level spells and then first level spells.
Correct.
It's
But you
2
get your
spell
spell slots
slots
back on
On
a
a short rest.
That's the difference.
Okay.
So you have 2
it's-
spell slots, but you get them back on a
So
short.
it's 2 spell slots overall.
Yes.
But I know 4.
Spells, yes.
4 spells overall. 2 second level if I want,
Yes.
and 2 first if I want.
If you want. You get
Or
1
3
new spell.
first, or I get 1 new spell.
Yeah.
And I get to know however, like either 2 spell slots second, 2 spell slots first,
No.
or 1
They
of
are
either.
always upcast to second level. Which means
Oh,
that your
level
things
sucks.
do
Weapon would be
more
nice.
damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bestow curse.
So I get to learn 1 new
Dominate
spell
beast.
basically.
We'll check out
So
this
Yeah.
guy.
these, so I get
I
no
know,
first
oh,
level
that I
spells,
saw, yeah.
basically.
You don't
Because
get
this
correct.
here,
If I'm being,
And this
if we're
here?
being
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
like
You
completely
get
literal
2
right now,
second level spells.
I get 2 second
And I
level
can do
spells.
that
Either these upcast
two
or
times, or
1
two
that's a
channel
second
abilities.
level.
Yes.
One.
Okay.
correct? Yeah,
so I
you
gotta
always
pick
have
a
1,
second level.
unless.
And
gives
you gotta
something
pick whether you want to have or more cantrips or
Or fiend.
fiend.
Or
a
Find
familiar,
familiar.
yeah. And that I can't help you with.
Why are we leveling up live? I don't like it. I like being able
mean-
to think about this when I'm at home.
You can stay second level while the rest of us are third level, and we can keep playing.
What?
Yeah, that's fair.
I said you can stay second level while the rest of us are third
No,
level, and we
thank
can.
you.
Ah, so that's why I'm leveling up alive.
Thank
Oh, Axel,
you.
my friend,
uh-huh.
trying to explain warlock casting to someone inebriated while also inebriated is fun to watch.
Right? Cheers, brah.
Listen, I've only played D&D for 2 years. There's a lot of information.
Hey Jake, how long have you been playing D&D?
What, 3 years?
Yeah, maybe it's just about
He's
that.
also smarter than me.
Well, that's putting yourself down.
Down.
That's not
Yeah,
cool.
but I'm okay to do that because it's Jake.
Okay.
He's smarter than me.
Stop talking about it and just like.
I'm trying.
No, other way. Are you looking for spells?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, wow.
Sure, why not?
What are you looking for?
I don't know.
I'm trying to help you.
You know, sometimes when you're drunk, like your ability to understand things goes down a little bit. So I like read through some magic items, like, oh, this looks cool, and then I keep looking at I'll read through like the description of it, and then I look at the rarity, and I'm like, oh, legendary. Never mind.
Which one got you there?
The ring of spell turning. I'm like,
It's
oh,
actually not.
not wild.
It's legendary, but I don't think it's that great. Look at it's very specific,
Yeah, it's because
It's
if you roll a
targeted.
20,
right? And it's only if you roll a 20.
I don't know
Yeah.
any of these.
The main thing is you get it was an advantage on spell saves against
On
spells.
saving throws, yeah.
But yeah, you have to roll a 20 to get it to actually activate.
no, you gain advantage, so you can.
Right,
pass
but to
it.
do the other
if you roll a 20, its effect is completely
And a spell that targets only you.
So, I mean, 7th level or lower, so you know it could be like
Out
finger
of the
death or
ones that
something.
Yeah, or disintegrate or something like
There's a-
that. But
there's
it
a
has to
couple.
target only you, right? So you can't get hit with like a
Yes,
fireball.
I think
or
suggestion
anything.
works
Right.
best for you RP wise.
But
Okay.
regardless,
The tradition is basically I can say something to them. and
Just
make
make
them
one
do
sentence and they have to do it.
It. Okay.
So you could say with suggestion, watch your butt, and it would spin in a circle forever trying to watch its own butt.
For 6 hours.
For 6 hours.
8 hours.
8 hours, yeah. 8 hours concentration.
just like Good Burger.
yeah. It is impossible for man to watch his own butt. I gotta pee.
Yeah, Axel says magic item rarities make no sense. Like he thinks that adamantine armor should not be uncommon.
Should be rare.
What do you think, Axel? What should adamantine armor be as far as rarity goes? Let's get your opinion. While I finish leveling up here. Another spell known. I'm gonna get a suggestion. has a spell and one other one. So now I kind of want to take knock.
It's not a bad spell.
No, but like hold person, heat metal, shatter. Because Temerity's whole thing is not trying to draw attention to himself too much. So like Thunder Wave makes noise. Shatter doesn't make noise.
Right.
You know?
Yeah. Shatter's not a bad spell. It's ranged. Has a
No,
reasonable...
so but like I'm swapping out Dissonant Whispers. I'm getting it through Warlock, so I have Suggestion currently, which sounds like his kind of deal.
Right.
And then one other one, which is probably gonna. But I'm looking at Heat Metal, Hold Person, Invisibility, Knock, and Shatter at the moment. So I have Suggestion, but also Silence too. And Silence is a ritual if you take the time to cast it as a ritual.
Right. Yeah, those all. They're
They're all
useful
really good.
spells.
Yeah.
How's it going, Celine?
I'm trying to read.
Okay. I'll let you do that.
I can
then.
swap out Detect Magic too, because she has Detect Magic all the
Yes.
time. So next level, swap out Detect Magic, get another maybe second level spell.
Makes sense. What'd you get?
3? 27.
Yeah, 327.
Together? Average out to 15.
Ooh, 6. 14. 24. 8. Ooh. Suggestion. I think I'm probably gonna just take Shatter just so I have melee.
I love Shatter.
Do you have the Xanathars? I probably have the Xanathars.
You know, there's a legendary artifact called Wave.
No.
Pat.
I did know that.
Yeah, it's a trident.
Hmm.
Not to be confused with the Trident from... Or is that the Trident from Princess of the Apocalypse?
I don't know.
Just see.
Held in the dungeon of White Plume Mountain.
Oh, no, it's different than that.
+3 bonus to attack and damage rolls. Also functions as a trident and fish command and a weapon of warning. And confers the benefits of a cap of water breathing. Sentient. Was it 18 charisma?
You think you might have 3 spell slots now.
Yeah. Well, that I do.
Not a bad thing to have.
Especially since my smites were rolling crazy.
Yep. Damn good damage. Damn good. What's your special paladin ability?
Right now?
Yeah. You get one level 3, like Channel Divinity, right? You get one?
One of his options is Guided Strike, so plus 10 to attack.
Damn.
To an attack roll of his choice.
Okay.
Before you tell him if he hits or misses. Or Conquering Presence. Force a creature of his choice within 30 feet to make a wisdom save. On a failed save, that creature becomes frightened for 1 minute. The creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of its turns, ending it on a success. He also gets Armor of Agathis and Command as domain spells.
Great.
But the big thing is that Conquering Presence, with the 7th level ability, Aura of Conquest, if the creature is frightened of you, its speed becomes 0.
Oh.
And the creature takes psychic damage equal to half your paladin level if it starts your turn within your aura.
Okay, cool.
So he can frighten something with Channel Divinity. It can't move.
Right.
If it can't move, then its speed. If it's frightened, its speed becomes 0, which means it can't leave the area, which means it takes psychic damage equal to half his paladin level.
No matter what.
At 9th level, he also gets access to Fear.
Mm-hmm.
But at 5th level, he gets Hold Person and Spiritual Weapon, which means he's a paladin now with a bonus action attack roll, which is not a thing you normally get. And then at 15, whenever a creature hits you with an attack roll, that creature takes psychic damage equal to your charisma modifier. And then eventually gets things like Dominate Beast, Stone Skin, Cloud Kill, and Dominate Person, Bestow Curse. The main thing, the way I see it, the best way to do this is to be a polearm build.
Right.
Because you can keep somebody 10 feet away.
And they can't move
and they
towards
can't
you.
move towards you. And they just take psychic damage. You can keep hitting them and they can't hit you.
Right. Take a whole minute and just beat the shit out of them. And if you can't kill somebody in 10 rounds of D&D, you're doing something wrong.
You're fucked.
In Fear, they have to use their action to dash away from you, but their speed is 0. So they can't do anything.
Right.
Ah!
So, if they're frightened of you, yeah.
Right.
So it has a lot of good benefits.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Oath of Conquest. I think it can do pretty well. Imagine, too, later levels, your Oath of Conquest aura is 30 feet. Creatures within 30 feet of you have a speed of 0 and take damage equal to half your paladin level. That's at level 18, so that's 9, and it is psychic damage.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah. Alright. That's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Bard level 3.
The warlock benefits don't add to like your spell level and stuff like that.
No, it just gives me 2 more cantrips.
Right.
1 spell slot. That's a short rest spell slot.
Yep.
And then patron spells and warlock spells. So, there's a green flame blade and chill touch.
Nice, good choices.
I was going to do Booming Blade, but I'm trying to do this whole quiet whisper thing, so I feel like even though Booming Blade's probably better for my overall situation, since it uses Charisma, Green Flame Blade's okay.
Yeah, definitely okay.
And I just picked Chill Touch because I'll get Prestidigitation at 4. Probably, I could have taken Mending.
Right.
Try to have Prestidigitation and Mending, but if I drop Detect Magic next level, that'll give me 2 more 2nd level spells. Suggestion, Shatter, and maybe I'll grab Silence because it's a ritual.
Right.
And then, I don't know.
You'll be in good shape then.
And I'll be in great shape.
Yeah.
I got my Expertise this level. That's exciting.
Yeah. Would you take?
Stealth and Sleight of Hand.
That makes sense. You don't really need Deception at this point.
Well, I've been trying to think about what I was going to do at 4 because I have a 19 Charisma. So I could take +1 Charisma, +1 Wisdom, and I have 12 Wisdom and 19 Charisma.
Or you
That's not
place +1 Charisma and Expertise in Deception.
And then take at 8 probably Resilient Wisdom to get Proficiency in Wisdom saving throws.
That's smart.
And 12 Wisdom because I need Proficiency in Wisdom saving throws because it's hard to have a lot of 10s.
Right. Yeah, you end up stuck with your rolls,
Yeah.
which is not ideal regularly.
But now I can really mess some people up. I wish I'd had that one inspiration card left. It would have been pretty nasty.
Yeah.
When you crit, you roll the damage dice a third time.
Ooh.
And now that I'm officially College of Whispers, I can choose whenever I hit to spend a bardic inspiration. I do 2d6 psychic damage.
Right. So if that,
3d6 plus 3d8 on a single hit.
it's pretty damn good.
Actually, I'm sorry. A third time. So 5d6 plus 3d8. It's not bad for one rapier stab.
Not bad at all.
And if I comboed that with the attack of Green Flame Blade, then it would also, some of the damage would jump to somebody else.
Right. Yeah, you'd be dealing out some real nasty damage.
For a bard, anyway.
But you used it for your saving throw, the wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. I used all of everybody's inspirations to make that. 3
worked out.
inspirations to make that happen. And now I got a jewel from my butt. What happened to these two?
I don't know. They've been going for a while.
Yeah, man. He wishes.
Hi, internet.
If
We
that's
love you.
happening, fucking more power to him.
We love you, internet. We hope so.
You
Man,
do.
I'm drunk.
Yeah.
I'm drunk right now.
I think it's the drunkest I've ever seen you.
You weren't here last time.
I know, this is true.
That's probably why.
I think this is the drunkest I've ever seen you. And remember.
It really depends. I have the. This is a thing that has pissed a lot of people I know off. That I have the ability to very much like when I want to just be like, woo, but like just rein that shit in right now and just.
So it's not feeling good.
Yeah.
So I think she's probably gonna go to bed.
Alright.
Yeah.
We'll probably end here then.
I don't know. Are we?
Yes, probably. As
Well, let's wait for Sean to come back to figure out what happens.
that's fair. You
Folks,
guys
that's what happens when you drink an entire bottle of wine
in like an
and
hour.
continue to do shots.
Impressive.
Did she drink beer too? Yeah, she did.
She had a couple, right? Impressive, it is.
Is it though?
I mean, I'd be definitely in the same situation.
Yeah.
I would
I
not
don't
be
like
feeling
wine.
very well at all. I like wine, but I like a glass of wine. If I'm gonna drink, I'd rather drink liquor and beer.
Yeah.
Brown liquor. Ideally.
I feel much better having switched to beer.
Yeah,
Mostly
beer's-
just because I can drink it a lot faster.
Yeah. It keeps up with your need to drink. Alright, internet. Well,
Well, let's wait for Sean to come back.
that's true.
Because it's Sean. His intention may entirely be like, fuck it, she's asleep.
Let's keep playing.
So is Darian.
Yep.
Let's fucking do this
She
shit.
fell asleep and she was extra tired. But I do have a magic item for her. The bracelet there.
I do have Identify. In any of our travel, we didn't find a pearl, did we though?
Nah.
Oh, I know that
But-
coin is magic.
Yeah.
So we can figure out what that coin does too.
Well, next time we start, you guys are getting teleported directly to the evil HQ. So
She's
you
already
guys
been raided.
already been raided by who? Nobody.
Nah,
Hopefully not, considering you guys are evil.
that's our headquarters.
Yeah, that's where you guys will be based, and you'll be able to do trading and selling and buying and meeting and all that junk. Get your next couple missions.
You're okay.
Yeah, okay, Annie. Annie Archie.
You're Annie.
That's
Let's
right.
see. So I have a 240 gold piece ring.
I
Yep.
have a +2 plate mail.
Yeah,
What?
you're fine.
What?
Worked out great for you.
Yeah, that's a very rare magical item right there.
Pretty bull.
Yep. I think I'll give it a +6 great axe next. Does 2d12 damage
Oh,
to start.
Who would do that?
A great axe of
I would
Torm.
do that.
Or, yeah, great axe of
Tempest.
Torm.
We'll just make a great
Tempest.
axe of Tempest.
There you go. Tempest would be proud.
Hey,
see,
hell
Ted,
yeah, you would.
That would be a magical item worthy of a god.
Yeah.
The amazing thing is, the gods were...
Trying to take back their magic items so that they could open a portal to Hades, but Pat forgot that he had previously given out a dimensional cube. And so one of our characters was my cousin Trevor was just like, oh, hey, I know you guys are needing our magic items to open up this portal here, but instead, what if I just did it with this magic item? And they were like, ah, shit, good point. And so we kept all our magic items.
So then I was gonna have it that the Gith Yankee that were being pulled through
Yeah, sure. of
Never
course.
made it there.
were coming through with, not only were they coming through with like silvered armor and weapons and things, but they were coming through bigger as giants.
Yeah, so they'd still die though.
Yes.
Plus 6 great axe.
Yes, but then finally when the final, whatever the cult of the Ark was doing, the portal would have opened up and everything would have came through, but then all of the magic would have been sucked back with the closing.
Yeah, that's a
Including
and or destroyed.
legendary artifacts.
That's a DM being like, fuck.
I definitely overloaded you guys.
Gotta fix that with DM magic.
Here's 2 robes of the Archmagi.
What?
One for me and one for the sorcerer.
Oh, no.
Yes.
My,
Yes. And it was great.
I'm working to
It was
try to
fun.
get
It was
my,
fun.
my wizard in, eventually a robe of the Archmagi.
I feel like you could do it.
They had
There's-
water vehicles, they had air vehicles, and they had land vehicles.
I'm working to get my cleric and
Efficiencies.
candle of invocation. That's my new.
That's your go for?
That is, if you get a candle of invocation, it can do a couple of wonky things.
Okay.
I think it does, like, if you use the whole candle, it lets you cast the gate spell. But more
Damn.
importantly, if you have it and it's lit, it lets you cast first level cleric spells without expending spell slots.
Damn.
As long as the candle lit.
Cure
Something like that.
wounds. I cast 30 first level cure wounds and then put the candle out.
Yep. I think it lasts for 4 or 8 hours or something.
So that's a lot.
Yeah. Do a lot with unlimited first level spells as a cleric.
Oh,
I
I
think
feel
that's
like an
what
old man. I have a couple drinks and I'm like, all right, tuck me in.
I mean, we had a handful of drinks, yeah.
Cleric or druid.
Yeah, or druid. I didn't really think about first level druid spells, but
Cure wounds still.
yeah, my gut goes to cleric for things like guiding bolt, unlimited, and things like that. Pretty solid options, but yeah, since my Adventure League wizard has the staff of the Forgotten One, if I could get him robes of the Archmagi,
A little.
he'd be pretty sweet. He's got an artifact that makes him immune to almost every condition, and then probably the most, and then
The best magic item for a magic user.
the only thing that I can get on top of that would be to dual wield staffs and have like staff of the Magi or staff of power,
Yeah.
and then I'd just be like, "Come at me, bro."
Yeah, people would look at you and be like, he's a little OP.
Well, a wizard, and I'd be like, "Yeah, try and fight me."
What would your spell save be at that point?
Oh my god, so high.
Wild.
Do you have the DM's guide?
22. 22, yeah, that's a fail.
So
Shockingly.
he's currently, I think, level 10. So with the staff of power,
17.
well, actually, it's staff of power only increases your attack and damage rolls in your armor class.
Okay.
Staff of where's it? Staff of power. Staff of the Magi increases. Oh no! Bonus to attack and damage rolls made with it. Oh, and then bonus to spell attack yeah. So none of them. Oh man,
Hey.
thick as Nick.
Thick ass Nick.
Drink.
We appreciate that. We know it's getting late and we're not playing. So we really.
We're still waiting for Sean to return, so we're bullshitting for your guys' benefit.
this is what we do after the game. Pretty much all the time. It's me and Ted. And Pat's sitting there,
Pat's
mostly
kind of
tired.
I'm here. I'll get on camera. Here.
Yeah,
Internet, I'll do it for you.
we appreciate
I'll
that.
be seen for you.
Robes of the Archmagi increase your spell attack and spell save by 2.
Okay.
So that would be, let's see, at level 10, your
19?
DC is a 3 or 4? I'm not on the place.
I think it's a 4, right?
It might be a 4. So 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 8 is 17, plus 2 is 19 at level 10. That's a pretty beefy spell save at level 10.
Hell yeah. You would need to hit the maze engine twice.
Yeah, and then 15 plus your dex mod for your armor class and advantage on saving throws against spells. And if you've got the staff on top of that,
Yeah,
you've got
plus 4 at 10.
another plus 2 to attack and damage rolls. So right there, you'd have a plus 4 to your attack and damage rolls for your spells.
Yep. No,
I'd probably, not go legendary, go staff of power, so I get another plus 2. So I'd be at 17 plus my dex mod for my AC, plus shield, plus haste.
You'd be hard to hit, casting a ton of spells.
I mean, and those staffs have a ridiculous amount of power in them.
Yeah, bunch of charges to do a bunch of spells.
Bullshitting is the best, says Thick as Nick.
Yeah, that's true. We enjoy it.
Yeah, now I can frighten people for once per short or long rest. Or my favorite part is I can make people frightened of other people if I want. And if they pass the save, they don't know that I tried to frighten them. That's once per short rest.
That's pretty good.
So I can be like, yeah, you are totally frightened of Pat's character. You don't know why.
But you are.
Actually, I believe you think that, or is that the higher level version?
The smites.
He's coming at you with smites, and you're scared.
When I smite Jake, it's gonna be like a black gray like aura.
Okay. Cool.
No,
Not
you're
white?
just yeah.
Ron stars,
Attempt to
gray,
seed
black.
paranoia in its mind. So yeah, I have to talk to them for a minute, but I can make them frightened of me or someone else. It's my spell save. It lasts for an hour.
Oh wow.
And yeah, if it passes, it has no idea that I tried to do it.
Damn.
And I get that back on a short rest. In my 2d6 psychic damage from my psychic blades. Which I'm very excited because it works like a smite.
Right.
So.
Yeah, I'm sure there'll be some critting at some point in the future.
Yeah, my HP is, what is that, 27? It's not a bad situation to be in as a bard.
Mine's 28.
So I'm one behind you.
Mm-hmm.
Too shabby.
And one behind the paladin. It's not a bad place to be as a bard.
Not at all.
Ooh, I got that
I'm
15
keeping-
healing now.
'Cause,
15 HP, yeah. You're immune to disease. You got your guided strike and all that stuff.
Extra spell slot.
Yep. You're in a good spot.
Oh yeah, +2 plate armor.
You're a half elf? What kind of half elf are you?
That's a good question.
Did you pick just regular half elf?
No, I don't think. I guess I did.
Yeah, I guess you did based on what I see. Then you should have proficiency in 2 more skills. Half elf gets proficiency in 2 extra skills unless you choose this a specific type. So.
Well, being that this is a deceptive campaign.
Well, I mean,
To others, if we need to be.
Perception's never bad.
Yeah, perception. And deception, just in case.
Sure, yeah.
Just in case the time arises. Almost said it runs.
Perception. Yeah, not bad to have. Yeah, you've been giving yourself out of 2 skill slots. That's
Yeah, shit.
or 2 skill proficiencies. Unless you picked a specific type of halfling for some reason.
Halfling. Well, never
Or
that.
that's a halfling, sorry, half elf.
Never that.
Like something like the aquatic one or the wood elf one. Could get you a little more movement speed, or maybe a swim speed, or be half drow and have access to a couple spells.
Sunlight sensitivity.
No. Half drow, you would just get. You just basically you trade those 2 skills for the drow magic, so you get dancing lights, and now at 3 you get fairy fire once a day. Oh man, Celine did the same thing. She has proficiency in 2 more skills. Yep. Celine's notes are my favorite. Magic sleep equals nope. Solid fake identity. You have that down too, right? Your advantage of being charmed and immunity to magical sleep. Yeah, she didn't choose her 2 skills as a half elf either. So that's something to think about. All those extra skill proficiencies floating around that nobody's got. Thick as Nick, my friend, you came in. Me just knocking shit over. We're all hammered. At least when I say we're all, I mean myself.
We're drunk.
We are drunk.
We're at least drunk.
So, fun fact, Jake.
Alright.
Pat never chose his half-elf type or his 2 skill proficiencies as a half-elf.
That makes sense.
Neither did Celine.
Well, that also makes sense.
So, Pat realized that he was also proficient in perception.
Oh, that's a good one.
And deception.
Oh.
Also, this is now a 13. You're past perception now, Pat. Not an 11.
That's all good for you, man. You could have been doing a little better previous to right now.
Yeah.
But, all in all...
And Celine has the same situation, so. Oh yeah, but thick as Nick, we... Basically, there was some combat. My character interacted with a Cthulhian type entity, a great old one, and got some pretty awesome stuff. We all leveled up to level 3, and that's actually where we stopped. We stopped to all level up to level 3, and the continuation was planned to keep playing beyond that, and then one of us couldn't hold her weight.
Wanted to tell us to catch up.
She just kept bitching at us to catch up to her drinking level.
Well, we couldn't because it was unreasonable.
Unreasonable. She was so drunk that she's now not feeling well and went to bed. Celine is asleep. What's up with Sean?
I just saw Sean. He's putting Celine to sleep. They were in the bathroom earlier. And I assume that they were in the middle of
lovemaking.
Yeah, I assume that because I would like that visual image better than the other thing.
Where he's holding her hair back and she's puking?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your bathrooms are clean, but it's never fun throwing up in a toilet.
No.
It's never fun throwing up, but I personally prefer outside.
Yeah.
How else would you play D&D? Drunk is the only way to play that I know. LOL. Yeah, well, this was specific. You can see the rules to our drinking game there. Normally that is not there. It is replaced by, which needs to be updated, character information that you see that I'm putting on screen now for the various characters. Or the static image that has things for updating people to, ways they can update the game. But we decided that it was Celine's birthday last week, or the week before, rather, 2 weeks ago, and she wanted us to drink for her birthday, and play the drinking game, and get drunk. #Tuesday drunk, which we did last year for her birthday, and that went a lot better.
That went a lot better. I think that the bottle of wine was deceptive.
Like it was a slow reaction, or
I think that there's more wine in a bottle of wine than Celine was perhaps counting on.
That
Plus,
sounds accurate.
The shots.
Yeah, she did take 2 shots.
2 shots.
2 shots and drank a bottle of wine by herself.
And then a beer.
And then a beer.
And then maybe another beer?
maybe 2 beers.
Some beer. Enough beer to mix wine, liquor, and beer.
Yeah, I had 2 glasses of scotch and 2 beers.
Yes, I had 4 beers and 2 shots.
And a shot, yeah.
So I'm good, but I'm not as good as Celine.
2 beers, 2 shots.
Pat's doing fine. He's being reasonable even.
Hmm.
And Sean drank a couple shots and some beer.
Yeah.
So we're all pretty good. You know, we're not some fucking, you know, college hotshots who can pound 12 beers and be fine still.
To be
We're
fair,
adults.
we had someone yelling at us to catch up. That is not being an adult. That
We're
is
adults. I'm an adult.
Several of us are adults. I'll say that.
Pat's wearing a tap hat.
I mean,
so
the
he
last
can't
time I got drunk, I had half a bottle of rosé and 6 Heineken. So that's not being as.
He was
adultish.
yelling at people to catch up.
I was yelling at a bucket.
Forcefully yelling at a bucket.
Oh! Why, Margaret? Where are you?
Where are you? Why am I like this?
Bring me another bucket.
Oh, Jake, I had a blast tonight. This was fun.
This was fun.
Yeah.
I had a good time.
Pat's excited for 22 armored class.
Fucking
Oh,
hell,
yeah.
man.
I'm excited. I
It
think
looks
I
so
made out-
nice, too.
I think
I
made
told
out better.
Sean I'm gonna give him a +1 great axe just for fun.
Okay. Well, if he got his ass back down here and his girlfriend stopped throwing up or whatever,
That'd be
we'd
great.
be in better spot.
We could close things out. We might just have to without him.
We may just have to. Although the Ted, Jake, and Pat hour of D&D sounds like a fun time.
It does too. It's a shame. that
Power
we could-
leveling.
Oh my god. Last time the 3 of us were together, we gained 3 levels. Or
Yep.
5 levels or
Oh,
whatever the hell it was.
I
5
watched
levels.
that
in
again.
one
5
night.
levels in one game.
It was so great.
It was.
I was like,
wild.
oh shit. I was blown away just watching it again for like the 4th time. Just like,
We killed the unicorn.
goddamn. Yeah.
what
Each
not
get
to
900
do.
experience. Cool, we're level 3.
Great.
Also, what I watched was the 24-hour stream, and in the beginning, I was explaining to somebody how happy and how excited we were, and then I was like, but just wait, a couple hours in, and I skipped to like maybe like the 17th hour or something, and literally, I was like this, and Sean literally threw his pencil like as soon as I clicked, it was like, and threw it, and I was just like, you can see the differences.
Oh
Wild.
god, that was fun though.
That was a blast.
It was such
man.
a
I love
slog.
that game.
Such a slog.
That was a slog, but I don't know. I was pretty peppy the whole time.
Thick as
puked.
Nick. I'm in college, so sometimes wake up with a random scar. It's not too fun in the morning. Yeah, you know. I miss
Alcohol is
college.
fun with other people
Yeah.
who are equally inebriated. But at
Wait
some
a
point in
minute.
time, your body's like, "What are you doing?"
That's why I took off work tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep in. I'm gonna go to the
Ooh.
diner and get a nice greasy breakfast. You know, go to Toys R Us.
There's a nice deli on the way home.
Edit this video to put it up on YouTube.
There's a nice deli. I'm gonna stop there, get a bacon, egg, and cheese, and
That's
that'll be
the
my reward.
That's the dream.
That's the dream.
Bacon, egg, and cheese, or
Living
some
the
form
New
of-
York
gross.
life.
Yeah. Tomorrow,
Egg and cheese, Pat.
I'm
Gross.
gonna get
Cheese
A waffle.
sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a waffle. I'm gonna get wheat toast.
Oh,
I'm gonna get eggs over easy and hash browns. And I'm gonna get all bacon instead of bacon and sausage because no one ever really likes breakfast sausage. Like, it's okay, but if you could get bacon instead, I feel like you should get bacon. Like a cup of coffee and a water.
and
I'm
then
gonna
another cup of coffee.
And then like several more cups of coffee. And I'm
Yeah.
gonna scarf all of that. And I'm gonna just be like, last night was a good time. Jake runs a good game.
It worked out.
I didn't kill Pat.
Didn't kill Pat. Pat didn't give you any reason to kill
He
him.
didn't. And that is basically how Temerity lives his life. You didn't give me any reason to kill you, so I didn't.
Yeah.
And
I
I
almost
fed you
killed-
inspiration outside of game.
I
so-
almost killed your boss.
Yeah. Bix was just a hair away from being dead.
Fuck yeah.
We could have had a flask of infinite vodka in game.
I'm sure you guys would have come up with some real fucked up shit to do with it.
Molotov cocktails
Yeah.
for days.
All the time.
Unlimited.
Shit,
Molotov
why didn't I
cocktails.
think of that?
Because
Just like alcohol poisoning passed out people. Just like, okay, here you
Come
go.
haha, evil.
Haha, evil.
Get on my level, Pat.
You should have said, yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you to catch up. I'm gonna tell you to get on my level.
Yeah,
I've been thinking of next level shit tonight.
he's all the way next level. You got the top hat.
You have the top hat.
You gotta
I
live up
respect the
to
top
it.
hat.
I was put in command. I had to wear the top hat.
Yep.
I respect the top hat.
Oh, Stu.
I feel like it adds a lot to your look. I was watched the last Evil game, and your hair was so short.
Thick as Nick.
Says-
Y'all got a YouTube? Yes, we do. YouTube.com/Nerd Immersion.
That's right.
You can catch. This is only the 3rd episode of Evil Campaign. The reason why is we run Evil Campaign the last Tuesday of every month. It's a once a month game. There's another game for the rest of the other Tuesdays in the month
It's
of
much
my
more
homebrew
reasonable.
campaign. I also run games every Monday, but it's an alternating game, so 2 different campaigns on Mondays. And every Wednesday, I build a character that people suggest. And when I say that, I mean like I've built like this Wednesday, tomorrow night, I'm building a 20th level character. Last week I built Hamor Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin, the anime. The week before that I built Guts from the anime Berserk. The week before that I built Tommy the Green Ranger from Power Rangers. I've also built characters like Leroy Jenkins, Shrek, Iron Man, Simon Belmont. I jump all over the place. Whatever the fans suggest is what I build.
Did you make Link? Right?
I did make Link. Pat suggested Link, so I made Link.
Nice.
I remember that.
Yeah, you suggested Link, so I built him. And yeah, so I think it's let's see, it'll be 20th level character, then a break for PAX East, then Captain America, and then we can have the showdown between Captain America and Iron Man that I've built to see who would win Civil War of Ted's characters.
Yeah.
You know,
Iron Man.
probably. He's gonna have a lot more magic items.
Yeah, it makes a difference. Oh, you got a lame shield you can throw. Ah, catch it. That was good. That was a good sound effect. I'm impressed.
Thank you.
I don't know if Sean's coming back. He might just be done.
Alright, I'm gonna go pee, and then I'll come back and we'll shut this down. I'll
Alright.
see if I see him when I'm up there.
Yeah.
Keep them entertained, guys.
All right, Pat. It's up to you, man.
It's all up to me.
Did you have fun playing Evil Campaign?
I did.
You feeling evil?
I feel sort of evil, yeah.
Yeah, you
I
guys
feel-
were pretty evil.
I feel
How about Sean throwing that lady into the fire?
that was pretty evil.
That was probably the most. That was the evil highlight of the night.
The countdown was fun.
That countdown was fun.
Make
was
it 10.
funny. 9.
That'll shut him up.
8.
Trying to stop us and make us bargain with them. Fuck that.
Didn't work.
Fuck that shit.
Yep. Yeah. Wow. This was your easy introduction to being evil.
Mm-hmm.
From now on, being evil is gonna start being a little more difficult,
Yeah.
a little more thought provoking,
Mm.
a little more reasonable as far as like skilled enemies,
Mm-hmm.
intelligence wise. You know,
Mhm.
they're gonna start making better decisions.
Well, yeah.
But-
I just realized we could hurt them.
Yeah.
So,
So
and fairly easily too.
and fairly easily, you guys kicked some ass,
We rolled a lot of heads.
no doubt.
Haran is very happy, I hope.
Yeah.
Probably. I mean, there was a lot of heads rolled.
Yeah. You got some armor,
Mm-hmm.
so she must be happy.
Yeah.
Or
You can see.
He.
I'll pull up a picture. It's a badass motherfucker looking. And looks like it's all in plate mail and sitting on a big old throne. Big old sword.
Yeah. Pat's deity is based on a Irish deity.
Skellig.
Skellig, as he says.
Skellig.
Skellig.
Of the Irish.
Of the Irish. And it's what, the god of life and death?
God of life and death.
So it's a
Almost like Hades.
balance, basically. And often Iran would require that her warriors decapitate.
Did I miss a sub go off?
Not that we
Oh,
heard.
to YouTube. It's up to YouTube.
Oh, okay.
Got it. Cool. Yeah, thank you, sir. Appreciate it. We're
Yes, we
approaching 4,000 on the tubes of you.
Woo.
I just ran into Sean.
Oh yeah.
I heard him having a conversation with Celine in the stairwell. You gonna be able to make it upstairs? And then he seemed like he was okay, and I was like, I'm going to pee. And I did. I came out, and he wasn't there.
She wasn't able to make it upstairs alone.
Doesn't sound like it.
That's fair. Anyway, Ron is the Irish god of life and death, and often required her warriors to his warriors to behead their enemies, which is a theme which Patrick has carried over into the game.
To be honest, it was a big Irish thing all over to take heads. Even if your friend fell in battle, you would take their head so that the enemy could not, because literally kings would have a separate room with giant hooks on it so you could leave a skull of your fallen enemies or your friends. Because that was the head was.
Did you know back in Ireland back in the day, it was traditional to, if you were the king, to make other lords of the area that you've subjected, right? Like you finished the battle and they're like, "Oh, we surrender," and so you would make the other lords suck on your nipple.
Huh.
You know, to show their surrender and their fealty.
Huh.
You'd be like, "Come here, bitch.
Incredible."
Come suck daddy's nipple."
And get a little laugh out of it.
See, the
Yeah.
thing is, it's Jake. So I don't know if I believe that that's true. That could be totally made up right now. But Jake's really good at just telling bullshit history stories with a straight
up
face.
bullshit.
So I feel like you wholeheartedly believed everything he just said. And I was
No.
skeptical from the second he
No
opened his
way.
mouth. But
No way.
he might be right, but he also might be just full of shit. And I can't tell you one way or the other.
I'm
wait.
certainly either lying or not.
Shit.
What?
Oh, it was. Oh, I think Dune. I think I'm gonna stick with Iran because it's too late now. Who gives a fuck? But I'm pretty sure it's Dune is the Irish version of Iran.
Dune.
So what is Iran?
Welsh.
Welsh.
But look, he looks so badass though.
Yeah, it's fair. Oh, I hear footsteps.
Yeah, no. You gotta be willing to make
I hear
certain
loud
concessions.
footsteps, but I do hear footsteps.
Sean! No, never mind.
Well, maybe. It's not over yet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Sean!
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
What's up,
back.
buddy?
We've been talking about you for a while.
I assumed.
On the internet.
Yeah, I assumed.
We
We're
didn't
still
end.
here. We talked about how I bullshit sometimes.
Fun fact. What kind of half elf is Celine?
Regular.
She didn't pick 2 extra skills. That's okay, neither did Pat. So,
Yep.
if she's a straight up regular half elf, she's got 2 more skill proficiencies she doesn't have listed. Her movement speed's listed as 30.
No, I think she's a normal half elf, but her background got her extra languages, no extra feats. No, that's not.
You still get 4, 2 from
That's
your
not a
class, 2 from warlock, 2 from your background, and then 2 from half elf. So she should have 2 more skill.
She should have 2 more skill proficiencies, right?
Mhm.
Sounds like it.
Unless.
She did
How many feats do you get? Or sorry, how many
1.
cantrips do you get at level 1? 2?
It's a warlock.
Yeah.
2.
So I think she took green flame.
As an intelligence.
No, I think she took mage hand.
As an intelligence.
Yeah, an intelligence based mage hand, and then eldritch blast and green flame blade. Yeah, I think she did it.
So she's a half high elf?
I think she's a half high elf.
She didn't get anything wonky from you, did she?
Nah.
Give her an extra cantrip.
I don't think so. I think all the wonkiness has happened tonight.
All right, well she's out, and I'm gonna go make sure she's okay.
That's fair. Did you write down your +1 grade X?
I did not.
That I
Write
gave
it
you
down.
because Tempest loves you and your ability to throw ladies into fires.
Haha, evil.
Haha, evil.
So
It was
how
the best
does,
evil
paint
thing.
me a picture, Jake. How does this +1 grade? Is this just an enhancement to the existing axe?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's his existing axe, and when Morg specifically wields it, it channels the divine energy of Tempest, and it begins to crackle in his grip.
Caboose!
And with that roar of power, it swings faster, and the blade hits harder.
Like +1 harder.
Oh,
+1 harder.
Internet
faster.
and friends. Celine says she's sorry that she got too drunk.
That's okay.
Catch up!
Like mustard.
Right.
A lot like mustard.
So there's these 3 tomatoes, right? There's the dad tomato, the mom tomato, and the baby tomato.
Oh,
right?
tell me about the tomatoes.
And they're all walking down the street because they're going out to a nice lunch after church.
okay.
And so they're going and they're hanging out, right? Except that the baby tomato keeps falling behind. So the dad tomato's like, "Come on," and the mom tomato's like, "Come on, honey. Let's like, seriously, you gotta walk a little faster. That would be great." But the baby tomato's not paying attention. It keeps falling behind. It keeps falling behind. And so finally, after like 3 or 4 times telling the baby tomato that he needs to go faster, the dad tomato walks up to him, right? And he just goes up to him, and he just takes his foot and he just stomps out this little fucking baby tomato, right?
Oh no!
Like 6 or 7 times. He looks down to him and he goes, "Ketchup."
Oh, Jake. I also saw Pulp Fiction.
uh,
I've seen Pulp Fiction a long time.
Pulp Fiction's a good movie, though.
It's a good movie.
So Jake, there's these ping pong.
I was just thinking that.
I told that joke recently. It was,
How good did it feel?
It felt great. It always does.
Right?
Yep.
It's the best joke to tell.
So good.
Worst joke to hear.
The
was-
clown joke is a pretty close second, though.
The clam joke?
The clown joke.
Clown joke, yes. That's a good joke.
It worked great.
Sean was just not. I watched because I'd heard the ping pong balls joke once before. Actually, I think 2 or 3 times before. Because James loves to tell that joke.
James loves that joke.
And I just sat there quietly and I watched him tell it to Sean. I watched Sean's like
Enjoyment of it.
getting closer, like, and then just
The delivery.
Nothing.
not a thing.
Just nothing.
I find myself thinking countless hours in the night. God damn those ping pong balls. Ah!
But why? But why?
Why, Jimmy?
And where?
Why?
In
I
the
don't know,
car,
good answer.
in the plane, there was the hospital bed.
The bike.
There were no ping pong balls in the wreckage.
Yeah.
The plane crashed.
My mind is
What happened to them?
Oh. I usually don't tell that the plane crashed.
But did he check his butt?
Well, you pretty much tell the joke from the perspective of the father, so his father never checked his son's butt.
Then we never know.
We never know.
That's
There
why
might be
they
something in the
all
butt.
were
All of them.
the whole
On his
time.
butt the whole
Whole
time.
plane's worth.
If you shove enough ping pong balls up your butt, do they come out your mouth?
No.
Never?
You
They
gotta
never make it
die
there.
first.
Yeah.
You die first?
I don't think anatomically that works.
That's fair. Alright.
So much
Later,
for
nerds.
playing beyond leveling up, folks.
Yeah.
We tried. We failed.
Org. It's so high of a level. It's gonna be great.
3rd level, 3 games.
First. I thought about it. If I crit, I'm coming back to the internet for this.
Hi, Internet. Sean's back.
So, like, if I crit now as
A zealot.
a Zealot barbarian on my first attack of the turn, okay? So that's a D12 because my weapon. Extra D12 because I crit. 3rd D12 because half orc. I can throw in a 4th D12 because Orcish Fury, which then would get doubled, so that's 5 D12.
No. The other one's only a crit, so it doesn't get doubled.
What do
Oh,
you
I'm
mean?
sorry, you said doubled. Yeah, you're right.
So it would be 5 D12.
Yes.
Then 2 D6 because I get an extra D6 on my first attack because Zealot Barbarian.
Right.
Plus my Barbarian leveled at that first attack. So it would be 5 D12 plus 2 D6 plus 3 plus 6, which is my normal to hit.
So it'd be plus 9.
Yeah.
So 5d12 plus 2d6 plus 9.
Yeah?
So you do it okay.
I could hit.
If you crit, you
If
would
I
definitely
crit, it will do pretty good.
kill things.
Pretty good. I
I
mean, I did 25 just on 2d12 plus 6.
Yeah.
And Sean, for the layman's out there, what's his for like me? What's a zealot?
Zealot barbarian it's one of the barbarian archetypes. At 3rd level, so you kind of devote yourself to a god of combat. There are very few good zealot barbarians. They're not necessarily evil, but they're probably not good. So when you rage, the first person you hit on your turn, you add an extra d6 plus your barbarian level.
Half your barbarian level.
No.
Yes.
Damn.
I'm reading it from the book.
Well, it's in my backpack.
Half your barbarian level.
D6 plus half your barbarian level in damage.
Necrotic or radiant.
You get to pick. I pick necrotic.
Fair.
And at 3rd level, also, if someone uses like Raise Dead or similar spell, they don't need material components because you're such kind of like a devout.
Yeah, no diamonds.
You're ready to come back to life.
I'm ready right now.
No diamonds ever to bring anybody back to life.
So if you get Revivify, you can just Revivify me.
Or
use
Shocking
those
Grasp.
spells.
You don't have that.
Yeah, you'll never have that.
You'll never have Shocking
Me, I
Grasp.
could get gauntlets of Shocking Grasp.
You could, or like multi-class, I guess. But yeah, that's what the Zealot Barbarian does at level 3, and then at higher levels, I don't know off the top of my head. I'll figure it out later.
Reroll a failed saving throw while raging. Once per rage. As a bonus action while not raging, let out a battle cry to up to 10 other creatures of your choice within 60 feet. They have advantage on attack rolls and saving throws until the start of your next turn. Once per long rest. And then eventually at 14, you can continue to fight and move about while having 0 hit points.
I like that one.
You still make death saving throws and suffer the normal effects of taking damage at 0 hit points. However, if you would die due to failed death saving throws, you don't die until your rage ends, and you only die if you still have 0 hit points at that point.
Wild.
Pretty cool!
Mm-hmm.
Later, nerds.
Later, nerd.
We'll
Night,
see you
nerd.
all in hell.
Sleep
You
tight.
guys- there's a second bed up there. If you
There
guys
is a
want.
second bed up there.
Like, are you? Tell
I
me.
can hit that bed up if he wants.
Sure.
Yeah.
Alright,
Sleep.
Sean. Sleep tight. Don't let the
Just wake
bed
me up
bugs.
in the morning.
Hey, Sean. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Don't let
Okay,
the
I
bed
didn't know
bugs
where
bite.
that was going.
It's fair.
Thank you.
He's not following.
I get, apparently.
Apparently not.
No.
Apparently he's willing to let the bed bugs bite. It's a terrible move.
You don't do that.
Alright.
That's why people say don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yeah. So you won't. Are we ready to sign off?
I think so. Are we?
I believe so.
Pat?
I say it'd be smart.
Alright, well guys, thank you so much for coming along for this drunken ride. Sorry, I personally, I don't feel it lived up to last time. I feel like last time,
Last drunk game?
the last drunk game. I feel like the evil game on point. I
Yeah.
feel like last drunk game was just on a, I don't know.
It was-
It's lightning in a bottle. That's the problem with these things, is that certain people, Celine, don't understand that lightning in a bottle is lightning in a bottle for a reason.
Yeah.
It happens once and it's perfect and it's great.
It was great.
And you can't replicate that
You can't
just
force
because
it
you
for sure.
want to have it happen.
Well, if she went a little slower and we all...
We also didn't plan on getting drunk when we started that game.
That's true.
We were planning to just play D&D, and then it turned into us drinking in the course of the game, and that's how it rolled into what it was.
And it was drunk.
You know, I mean, like, when we, like, at my wedding, Sean and I were both the drunkest we've ever been.
Right.
We had so much alcohol. We woke up fine the next day with no hangover. That's lightning in a bottle. I don't ever attempt to bring that back. Like, that's my plan, to get hammered and not have a hangover.
Right.
I would love that every time.
Doesn't happen.
but it doesn't always happen. And I don't try to capture that because I realize that that was just a thing that happened. Sometimes
That's
things
okay.
are great because they're fleeting. That gives them value.
That's deep.
I'm not that drunk.
Not yet.
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with It Builds Character, building a 20 level character, but unfortunately it has the stupid caveat that it has to have a level in each class, so that character's gonna suck balls.
Yep.
He's
He's gonna be 20th level though.
That's true. But most of it's gonna be fighter, so I can get the extra ability score improvements to get him to be actually legal in the game.
At 4, 6, and 8. Or
Yeah,
4,
4, 6, and 8. So anyway, guys, we appreciate that. We'll see you back on Monday for Horde of the Dragon Queen, Tuesday for Everin, and then Wednesday there will not be an It Builds character up next week because I'll be driving out to PAX. So, anyway, guys, thanks again, and we'll see you soon.
That's right.
Evil.
Haha, evil.